is going on, everybody? Welcome to a Hive stream. Not to be confused with Pure Rant Fury, even though I probably will rant, but that's neither here nor there. I think we're gonna have to turn off the portable AC. It's just too much noise. It's distracting. So give me 1 second, everybody. Give me 1 second. See if I can just reach it. Reach it from here. It's not gonna reach. Damn it.
What you need is one of those dogs that can go fetch the mail for you, and also turns off buttons for you.
Hey, we have another guest. What up? Yo, what's going on, brother?
Maul's vengeance in the house after a
That's
damn
what I'm talking about,
3
man.
weeks.
Let me give you an air horn. That's what I'm talking about, man. Fucking blowing shit up. It's good to see you, man.
Clubbed up too, man. You already know the deal.
I feel like I haven't really seen much of you lately.
No. So big things been changing. So I mean, it's not set in stone fully. You gotta wait for a home inspection, but your boy is going back to Virginia for sure.
Nice.
Virginia, man, you're gonna be over close to me.
Back again, dude. Right in Northern Virginia. I'll be like an hour.
In Northern Virginia? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You know Winchester by chance?
Dude, well, I go all over the place, first of all, but I'll come see you, man. It ain't no thing.
Please.
Yeah, dude.
I'll actually have a guest room, so you can stay, of course. I won't be
on.
reserving 2 rooms for Lego this time around.
I've been meaning to try and see my buddy in Richmond, because I used to live in and work in Richmond for a good while, and I used to, like, when I moved to Maryland, usually at least once a year, sometimes once or twice a year, I would go and visit him, because it's like, with traffic, maybe 3 hours or so, but generally I can make it in about 2.5. So, yeah. Well, I hope all is well.
Yeah, oh gosh, dude, it's been a good past week and a half of just so much stress. Like that first time home buying stress is killing, even though, I mean, offer accepted, all that stuff, but waiting on a home inspection, but just the nerves, all of that stuff, the second guessing, this and that.
Right.
Moving across the country as well, that's also nervous as it's by itself. And then, yeah, just really
so nerve wracking. I remember when we moved into a rental and then moved out of a rental, the amount of stuff you have to be careful of when renting versus owning is insane.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Buying a home, because I've gone through 2 now. Well, I guess maybe technically 3, but it's quite an ordeal. There's a lot to it. But here's the thing, just one. I know you're already probably past this, but like, yeah, you want to find a place that's, or get a loan that's got the best, APR you can find. I mean, it's getting hard. It depends on the market as well, but and just make your mortgage payments, man.
Dude, this freaking war with Iran. Oh.
Well, and here's the other thing too: is whenever you maybe get some extra money, pay a little bit more on your interest.
Straight on
your principal. Yeah, because eventually, you know what I mean, you'll just get it paid off faster. So there's a lot of variables to it, but I mean, it's a good investment. Just so everybody knows, if you feel like it, the link to the panel is pinned in the chat. If you want to engage in conversation, yeah, the rules are, I just gotta know who you are. Okay.
Yeah, definitely wasn't the technical best time because of this war, but it was a situation where it was too good to be true of a deal. It was a family friend real estate agent who I'm going with her son just to give him some stuff or give him a sale or whatever, stuff like that. But his mom knows this caregiver, like this estate kind of whatever, when you go into a nursing home and you don't have family or whatever, and they control your assets, and she knew this lady very well, and basically got this long story short, got this house before, no market, no competition, and about 15 to 20 grand below their appraised value. So it was just something where it was already getting a good deal, new deck, new AC unit, new roof. There was some termite issues in the crawl space, and this lady spent like 15 to 20 grand on proper engineering, basically sister joisting on each side of the 2x10 floor joist, and then adding in steel posts running up, and an additional, I think, three ply 2x10 beam additionally to give it more support. I think they basically lifted up the whole house, so it had those really big things that she did right. It wasn't a backyard type of labor or whatever when it's very sketchy and all that. She did stuff right, has those big things done, and it's just really smoke smell I gotta take out, which TSP, I'm gonna TSP the walls, the ceiling, maybe the ceiling, I'm not sure about that. And then paint and prime, I'm going to use bin, the primer that seals everything. I'm going to go overboard. That'll probably be my most expensive thing going in there. It's just primer and paint, prime it, throw some floors down, strip the carpet, of course, and wallpaper, and go step by step from that. Just get the smell out, get painted, floors done.
No, right on, man. When you get time, like either after the show or whatever, man, message me, like privately, like, your information. So that way I can punch it in GPS, man, and see exactly how far away you are. Because I can, look, I do this for a living, man. I can give you a hand if I have time, like check out the house, everything like electrical and HVAC, plumbing, like all that stuff. So
that would be very nice. Then, and a little bit to what you were saying, the past week and a half, additionally, I've been addicted to watching painting, flooring, maintenance videos for the past, ever since this process has been going. Man,
I can probably give you a job if you need it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you've been watching videos about that stuff. Let me say hi to everybody in the chat real quick. We got Brick Shady out there. Brick Shady. Says Live Hive put out a set and pull up a chair. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Look, the motto of the Hive stream has basically just turned into like random people talking about random shit. That's the best way I can describe it.
But But you know what ain't random and what ain't shit? Brick Slopes.
You're right about that.
I'm so sad.
Baby, we got a week, less than a week technically now. I mean, for me, I'm flying in on the 28th, which is a Friday, because Friday I'm in love. So I'll be in Utah at about 1 o'clock.
On Thursday?
No, Friday.
Okay.
Because I'm not in love with Thursday. It's Friday I'm in love with.
Yeah, so you'll be around the convention center a couple hours after then.
More than likely, yes.
Yeah,
that's the only bad thing about Slopes is that it's in Utah.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to checking it out. I mean, I would have made before, I probably made a prejudgment, thing about it. Oh, it's Utah. A bunch of fucking Mormons out there in fucking Flat City. But you know what? After I looked into it a little bit, I was like, man, that's really beautiful out there. Now, I've heard the weather's a little wild. Can't kind of make up its mind thing, but you know what? I don't know. That's how it is over here in Baltimore. So I don't think that's going to make me. Yeah, I mean corruption.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's just everywhere you go at this point, man.
It's basically reckless then versus the state of Utah at this point.
Did you hear the news about that corruption?
The Provo Canyon is crazy, dude.
All right, look, I'm just curious. I'm going to be there in person, and I'm going to have my own, my like judgment from actually being there, seeing what it's like, So, yeah, let the good times roll.
Yeah,
Slopes, baby.
I get into Utah on that Tuesday night, I'll be cruising around Salt Lake in Ubers the day beforehand, and I'll be there. I'll be there upon registration, whenever it is on Thursday, and so
Now,
I'll be on the lookout around the convention center after one. But yeah,
I got my
on
VIP
Friday.
ticket badge thingy. I got the VIP package. Because what other package would I fucking want, baby? So, and I got my hotel room, and I got this hot mess, and bringing a little bit of chaos. I'm gonna try not to curse too much. That's all I can.
I'm
That's
sure
all I
Cody
can do.
won't. I'm sure Cody won't mind.
I know, but it doesn't mean I can't be respectful.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure I might let a foot shit stack kind of slip out, but I'm gonna try and reel it in. I'm gonna try and reel it in. Out of respect and love. Hoarder66 out there. What's up, Hoarder66? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, my ear. I gotta get some better headphones. Rob Claxton, what is going on? There's Mayo. Mayo's out there. There is the link to the chat. I mean, the link to the panel. We got Papa Trip. Howdy, Hive and friends. Ready to hear all about whatever it is. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got Is that Stud Sidious out there? So, what's up, man?
Yeah, I was happy to see him in the chat of my live stream earlier.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's nice to see Sidious. Anthony, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. I feel like this keeps going out on me. It might drive me crazy. I'm not trying to lose my shit on just a Hive stream. You know what I mean? Even though I could get into some stuff, but we'll save that. We're only 12 minutes in. Oh, by the way, everybody, I can't, and I know as soon as I say this, everybody's going to be like, you're so funny, Hive. I can't have a super long stream tonight. I actually have to go to work in the morning.
Yeah, there's this thing called employment.
Well, it's a little unusual, my ass to be working on a Sunday morning. And I'm not going to obviously waste everybody's time talking about it. But, oh my God. I'm like, what did I get myself into, man?
You better be getting double
I just had
time.
to I was literally thinking about that question I just asked. I was like, do I have an answer to this question? Nope. No, I don't. All right, moving on. He's more OCD than Michael Jackson rocking double glove. Yeah, but talk about, I respect that shit. Because, look, do you think Maul just enjoys putting gloves on, taking them off, putting gloves on, taking them off? Fuck no, man. But but that's the level of respect that he has for that stuff.
My love for Lego and my paranoia per se makes my hands sweat so much. It just makes me just gotta do it, man.
No, man, I hear you. I hear you.
The dedication.
Sweat, baby.
Got raisin hands, man, but I keep it going. Well, actually, I used to have a raisin hands. The glove liners, they help that out a little bit.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Bricks, why not? How are you, Annabelle? It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. And I appreciate also you hanging out last week. And remember, you're always welcome back whenever you want. Hope you're doing well. Super Cabre, what is going on? Hello, beautiful people. Well, hello, beautiful you.
We're gonna have so much fun at Brick Slopes. Don't forget to bring your sig figs so that we can do trades.
Yeah, I definitely gotta get some more of those made. But I do at least have a bunch of stickers and tiles and stuff. So that's good. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, rocking it. Enforcing line, what is going on? Sup? Let's see. Cydia says, I've had two places for 20 years now. One in Connecticut, close to my parents and fam, and another one in Brooklyn where I live. I'm currently moving all my Lego and mocks into Brooklyn now, and it sucks. Yeah, moving sucks ass. And I can tell you right now, because I'm a big guy, and I usually have a truck, no matter where I've been living growing up. Yeah, guess who everybody asks to help them move? Because, yeah, I can help them, like, lift a couch, lift a dresser, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, we got some pizza for you, brother.
Nah, that pizza don't cut it now.
Clever Pig, what up? What's going on? Dude, Clever Pig is an air horn, man, for the sexiest voice out there. Dude, by the way, we got another guest. We got another guest. He goes by the name of Space Time. Oh. What's up, my friend?
Hello.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. And yourselves?
I'm good. I look, the only just in case anybody's wondering, when I was talking about working tomorrow morning, some people are like, well, Hive, do you have to work tomorrow? Technically, no. I could have told them, no, you're going to have to schedule for Monday. However, I'm not working on Friday. So I was like, well, maybe this Sunday can help fill in that gap. But it still sucks because, one, I feel like even if it doesn't become a long Hive stream, I mean, it's still already past 11 o'clock. And I got to get up at the latest, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh.
So, no, it's all good. Don't feel sorry for me. I chose this life. You know what I mean? You live by the sword, you die by the sword, okay?
Not to brag, but it's only 8:20 for me.
Man, you suck.
and it's not just luck, and it's not just that. You don't choose the rant and fury life. The rant and fury life chooses you.
There you go. You speak the true Mayo.
Put that on a shirt, man.
Yeah. I'm not through with the chat yet. So let me see if anybody else is out there. I feel his pain moving Lego sucks, especially. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's all I'll be doing. I'm getting rid of all my furniture and just Lego, and that sucks. Even just that.
I'm gonna be doing some serious fucking downsizing pretty soon. So some stuff I'm just gonna give away to friends. Some stuff I'm gonna sell. Like, I got a bunch of figs. I do have some sets, some sealed, some already built, broken up or whatever. And then I'm gonna have like bins of like Lego pieces, and I'm like, should I just try and sell like a whole bin, or should I just like try and break them up into like pound bags or something? I mean, when I say random pieces, you guys, I'm not gonna discriminate. You don't know what the fuck you'll find in these bags that I'll have, because I've got a lot of just really random prints, etc., 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 etc.
And speaking of buying and selling and trading, remember when everyone was bitching and moaning about how the aeroplane and the Sea Serpent GWP sold out quick?
Yeah.
Well, I found someone who's going to Brick Slopes. I'm gonna trade them the aeroplane GWP. They're gonna trade me the Sea Serpent. So winning.
Yeah, I've been in a little bit of a pickle. I was really gonna throw down on the Super Star Destroyer coming up, and the ECS one that we've been hearing about. But even though there's a severe price difference, I got to tell you, I really feel like I should get Rivendell before it's gone.
But the Darth Vader lightsaber, though.
Man, fuck a Darth Vader lightsaber. You know what I'm going to be selling eventually probably is my Yoda lightsaber. I'm not selling my Darth Vader helmet down there or nothing, but I don't know. Look, and I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I said it in such aggression. It's just that there's so many cool lightsabers. And these motherfuckers, man, these unoriginal fucking baloney, fucking non-spicy, bland fucking chicken motherfuckers are like, yeah, let's do Darth Vader's lightsaber. I'm like, man, we got Count Dooku, we got Darth Sidious, we got Darth Revan, we got all kinds of like, man.
Hey, don't forget.
Give me something. Just you know what? Lie to me, and just pretend that you're a real fan, and you're not just like an OG dick rider.
At least that's better than coins and keychains, but no figgy, no bone.
No, you're right, man. God damn it. See, that's the problem. The bar is set low. And I feel like I'm expecting too much.
You're automatically getting a free 150, 200 back if you do get the saber.
No, you're right. You're right. No, that is a good point.
But Moan, I have a question. Is there anyone that actually buys those eBay listings?
Oh, here's the question for everybody.
I spent freaking 200 on the Yoda one.
No, check this out.
Before I got in here.
Would you rather, we'll just say May the 4th, would you rather have like a cool fig, you know, for a gift of purchase, or something like a lightsaber or whatever that you could sell for more money?
I want Emperor.
I'd say give me the minifigure, like the old Darth Revan polybag.
Dude, if I didn't have to work tomorrow, I would be spiking my fucking fruit punch right now with some milk. You know what? Maybe I should. Look, I'm not a really big drinker. Like, I could probably have a little bit and I'd be all right.
Yeah.
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 Can you guys hold the fort for a few minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm like, talk amongst yourselves. But real quick, before I do leave, hold on. We got to say hi to a few people. Bearded Brickman in the house. What's up? Spow. Fucking, that's what I'm talking about. Anybody else out there that I missed? Coconut used to live out there. He said it was beautiful and quiet. Yeah, I heard it's really nice. Annabelle said Slopes is the best. By the way, I'm super behind. I'm like almost basically 10 minutes behind on chat. My bad. Let's move. Pockets, what's up? Owning a house sucks. Run mall. Working on my POS now. Love, hate. It's just like with many things in life. There are pros and cons to things, right? So if you live in an apartment, okay, you're never gonna own it, you know. So there are a lot of disadvantages. But if your water heater breaks down, yeah, the apartment complex replaces it. You don't have to pay for that. But if you own a house, yeah, you'd have to pay for your water heater. But eventually, you can either sell your house and make money back, or you can eventually just stay in it and not have to pay a mortgage. You still have to pay property taxes, but you won't have to pay rent. You know what I mean? Plus, it's your house. Yeah, it's your house. You can do whatever you want with it, paint it how you want or whatever, unless you have like an HOA, and then you know what? I don't know.
No, sir. No, sir.
I'm just saying, man. But at least they shovel your sidewalks. That's really nice. But yeah, there's pros and cons. Moments of the magic. What's going? Man, my mic sounds weird. What's going on? Hold on a second, guys.
The biggest con I've been seeing is that I basically have to pay them rent for 5 years because it goes straight to interest.
Test 1 2 1 2. What the fuck, dude? Something's not right. Check 1 2.
Yeah,
that's better.
Yeah,
Check
mold. That's called the taking on debt.
If I wasn't traveling for the weekend, I'd go to Slopes, but I'm stressing about being ready to leave. Look, it's hard to go to all these different conventions every year. You know what I mean? It costs money, and it's not even just that it costs money.
A lot of
money. For a lot of us, it's not just like, oh, the hotel or you're buying anything, but then there's travel expenses. But you're also missing work. So, you know, for a lot of us, you either use vacation time or you just don't work and don't make money for that week. You know, like the job I'm at now, I don't even know. I know I don't have a lot, but I to cover me being gone. You know, so anyways, it's rough. Maul has a glove fetish. Coop in the house. What's up, Coop? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Just a reminder, everybody out there, if anybody just jumped in the chat, the link to the panel is pinned. If you would like to jump on and engage
I'm guessing the hidden bricks just ended because Iron Maiden's here.
Iron Maiden in the house. Well, you know what that means. Dude, we ain't fucking playing around here, man. So give me a second. while we're playing. Plus, I gotta go get a drink. Oh my god, dude, so much. There's so much. All right, we're ready. Stumped. Wow, Hive. Wait. Oh man, damn it! I hate being so behind on the chat. I don't know what everybody's talking about. Shit. Lego Train. What up? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're well. Who else is out there? Oh shit. I was gonna say, do I see her? I think it's here. I think it's here. There she is. Brick Iron Maiden. Dun. All right. Yeah, it's good stuff. I see here. Ha ha ha. Yes, Mayo just saw you in our chat. Thank you. Yeah, much love. I'll tell you, Mayo be watching as many streams as he can.
That's
Mayo's
because
a huge supporter.
I watch so many streams because I do so much gaming. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. So I guess I should play a little background music just in case. Just in case. You know, you guys might not know what to talk about. So what we got here? Man, you guys remember this?
Yes. Bring back the days of Good Morning Brickworld, eh?
Oh, the good old days. All right, enough of that shit. Maybe some night
Feed
driving.
the ducks, bro.
What's night driving? I can't remember. Oh,
That's the lo-fi.
yeah, I think we'll just go with that. That's pretty chill, man. I can't tell how loud it is. Is that cool? Or is
That's
it too
a
low?
fine volume.
All right, cool. Favorite nickname? Brick Iron Man. Oh my god.
Doggy.
It's okay. Look, I
The
understand.
dog do.
It's okay.
Really?
You know, it can be a little people can get a little nervous getting online. Oh, look at you. Oh, I wish I had a heart button right now. Oh.
She doesn't even know
Goodness.
anyone's watching her.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that is wonderful. That is wonderful. All right, I'm gonna go get some Malibu. Be right back.
Not the Mally.
Okay. So, spacing. Is there a GWP confirmed for when the Star Trek bridge comes out?
I haven't seen anything yet, and probably not anything Star Trek related.
Because if there is, if they do that, like they brought out that shuttle for the Enterprise, I'll probably buy the bridge when it's available.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're going to be buying that bridge on day one or not.
I'll probably get at least one on day one, and then if there's a GWP that's associated with it, I'll buy a couple.
Yeah, hopefully there's a good GWP, because there's the Star Trek bridge, there's the SpongeBob Conch Drive, and people in chat probably know other good sets coming out. I want to get both of those.
Can you guys hear me when I'm like dropping pieces and stuff?
Not quite.
Yeah, I can.
Because I am doing 16 of these freaking Republic. Oh gosh, I'm terrible at this. Republic tanks. I'm getting all the parts out, keeping the figs, and selling the builds, and really just destroying 16 boxes to have to pack.
Well,
and I have some respect for these people that do this now, that go and part out a set, because this is no joke. I mean, it takes a lot of time.
Oh, you know another good reason to have a drink, by the way? I think it's a cause for celebration.
Yes.
I don't think I replied back to Space Time, because he sent me something that was very helpful.
Yeah, I get you to do it last night.
Well, I mean, a lot of you already know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, let me just show you real quick. Look what I got. I mean, that's not like in my hand right now, but and I need to make clear about something just in case anybody wants to try and call me out on something. Look, I know this is technically not the Batman Who Laughs, but it's just a very close representation of his first outfit before he is to what everybody knows what he looks like now. Especially this.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, and you might even know who the Batman Who Laughs is, but I highly recommend reading Dark Knight's Metal, especially because it goes through these different origins of different, like, hybrid Batmans, like hybrid villain Batmans. You know, like there's one, you know, I loved them. I got all the Funko Pops and stuff. Like the Flash version's called Red Death. There's a Green Lantern version. There's a like Aqua Woman version type Batman. That's awesome. There's a bunch. I mean, it's just really fucking cool. But the Batman Who Laughs is on a whole nother level of what we like to call evil. The polar opposite of that insanely cute doggy right there. That dog is pure love.
Yeah,
love.
like shelter and
So I'm about to pour me a little bit of Malibu in this fruit punch. Look, not a lot. I am not, despite what some people think, I am not what we like to call a big drinker. But I can throw some down. And just in case somebody's wondering, it is Malibu Original is what we're throwing down. Yeah. I wonder if I'm going to get hit with another YouTube guideline issue like I did on my stream last night.
Really? What was that about? Because I was busy when you were live, but I went back and watched it on the replay. Skimmed through half an hour. So what was that?
They deemed it inappropriate for anybody under 18. So that's really what I got hit with on this particular one. It's not a strike, but you know, and look, I could appeal it. I could fight it. Because what I think it is, I think it was when I was talking about the shit that guys like being psycho, you know, around like women and stuff, like whether it's comments or stuff at the conventions and all that. Because you know, I was talking about a lot of different things, and you guys know me, I'm fairly elaborate when I speak. So I think some words might have got put out there, and they're digital robots or whatever the fuck just happened to hear it. And they were like, bam, you know, guideline issue, whatever. And I could appeal it. The problem is, I curse so much in Pure Rant Fury that even if I appealed it and they were like, okay, yeah, we were wrong about that, but they're going to be like, holy shit. Like, you said the F word 87 times in 3 hours. Like, so I'm like, I could appeal that, but then they're just gonna be like, and I'm like, I can't do nothing about that. So
yeah, well, it's like that's why some social media has settings for requiring ID for people under the age of 18.
Yeah, I don't know. It's whatevs. Man. I mean, look, because Pure Rant Fury is only live to the public for the weekend. And then after that, just members only. Yeah. So, you know, it's not like the end of the world if something happens, you know what I mean? Because it's not like it's a long-term thing. As long as I don't get a strike. Like, that's what I don't want. Because yeah, as far as I know, you still can only get 3 and then you're out.
Yeah, the strikes are bad. Shit. And so, speaking of whatevs, I've got 2 things to say about your best friend's Hive.
My best friend?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Should I play a song?
No, I finally finished watching Duck Bricks' 4-hour videos about the smart plane.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because over the span of a week, I watched half an hour to an hour, literally before I went to bed, just so that I could get through that. And yeah, we're on the same page that the Cantina Band is the best sound effect that comes out of those things.
I would say the blaster noise. That's my favorite.
Oh, out of the smart play?
Yeah, when it registered, when you blasted, and then when it registers on another ship. That stood out to me.
I was talking with some people earlier, and like in The New Hope, the Cantina Band song is less orchestral than the words in the sky, the Imperial March, or the Force theme. So the 8-bit synthesizer within that smart brick sounds more like what the Cantina Band sounds like in the movie.
Right on. I don't really to say to that.
Yeah.
Because it all just kind of sucks so bad. It's just like saying like, well, this piece of shit over here doesn't smell quite as bad. You know what I mean? But I totally feel what you're saying. Duck Bricks for 4 hours. Dude, I just want to point out, in my opinion, that just shows how tough Mayo is. Because that's
brutal.
That is, dude. Dude, I've been trying to, like, I'll do reaction videos. And I'm like, I can't even finish this fucking reaction video, dude. And it's content. I'm like, I should be trying to finish this, dude.
Yeah. Well, that's why with stuff like that, you can't watch it all in one sitting. Otherwise, you're going to bolt your brains out.
Yeah, good point. Good point. So, yeah, I wanted to talk for a second and get you guys' opinion about that Batman fig. Because... what the hell was that?
I was tempted on Amazon today just to buy it. I almost clicked the trigger. I might do it.
Well, I ironically have 3 coming to me now. I went from like dying to try to get 1 to I got 3 coming.
Wow.
Well, because Space Time hooked me up with a link, and I was like, holy shit, you know. And they're local to me as well, but yeah, they'll ship it to you. So yeah, I got that, and then I saw somebody, I can't remember who, so they'll have to excuse me, but they posted about Amazon restocked. I think it was Will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think it was Will. So I was like, well, let me mosey on over to Amazon, and sure as shit, there it was. So I was like, I'm gonna buy 2 of them, so that way I can open one and use it. Keep one sealed for myself and maybe like sell the other one or just hold on to it just in case. I was like, because this is a very unique fig, so I feel like this one will be hold on, let me put you on the Jumbotron.
It's still up there. I'm tempted, man.
Well, yeah, because I was like, what? So do you think it was just that popular, or do you think there was some scalping shit kind of going on?
Well, unfortunately, from Ninjago to Batman, that crowd jumped over to Batman, I would say. So it's Batman's in its heat right now. So I wouldn't surprise me.
My buddy was telling me about it like a few days ago, and I was like, ooh, I want that. So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow after work on the way home? I was like, I'm gonna just stop there at Barnes and Noble and just pick it up for sure. Yeah, they didn't have it. Fucking none of the Barnes and Nobles anywhere around me had it, but there was one way out where Mrs. Hive was working, because she works about an hour away, and she's like, yeah, I'll stop in and grab it for you. And I was like, fuck yeah. She goes in there and they're like, oh, we only had 1 left, and somebody already called in and bought it, so we're holding it for them. So I waited a little too long, but I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just go online and because I didn't want to get it shipped. I wanted it faster, you know what I mean? So I was like, I'll just go on, order it online, and wait for it to get shipped, because it seemed like it would take a couple weeks for them to ship it.
Yeah, I was under the impression this was a pre-order.
Yeah, so it was really weird, but I was just like,
on shelves, I guess it's early.
But I was just like, fuck it, whatever. At least I know I'll get it. So, and it was like, it's only like a couple weeks or something. So, so I went on there to order it. Sold out online. I was like, what the shit is going on, man? What is it, a pair of Nikes or something? Like, the fuck?
Well, it's the scalpers that are going after it.
Well, but then, and it was sold out. So I went around looking around. Okay, and first I went on Amazon, and there was none. They were all sold out except for one place I saw it, and they were selling it for about $30. Then there was gonna be plus shipping. I was like, well, god damn, at $30, it's only like a $16 book or some shit. Like, what the fuck? So I went on eBay. Yeah, that was worse, man. It was like $50 over there.
Jeez.
I was like, these motherfuckers, dude. I was like, normally, you know, and I was complaining last night because I was like, yeah, I finally got that fire in my ass. Like, I want this Lego thing. There's something I want, like, badly, and it's within reach, and it's not terribly expensive. And fucking these motherfuckers, dude. $50. Why don't you $50 my ball sack, man? Like, god damn it.
With these book things, I don't know how much. I don't know if like they make a batch and that's it, or they keep on going. I'm not sure about.
Well, Amazon restocks.
On
so, as we saw earlier, if you want to get it, you can still get it on Amazon right now, and I'm pretty sure Books A Million still has some as well.
Yeah, it's going to be published for the next few years. Because if you remember the other DK books, the one of the Orange Spaceman, it's like those are still available.
By the way, Rapture Raccoon, what is going on? Hot take: Star Wars might have been one of the 3 themes that saved Lego back in the day, but is what is ruining Lego in current day. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that at all.
The last time I was on, I was talking about how it wasn't a Bionicle that saved Lego. It wasn't Star Wars that saved Lego. It was austerity that saved Lego. And I also got to say, with what Rapture said earlier about that Batman Joker crossover, he mentioned the timeline where Thomas Wayne became the Batman and Martha Wayne became the Joker. That weird alternate universe is what I think about when I see that crossover figure.
What's up, Riley? How you doing? I have a interesting kind of thing. I before I get back to the chat,
Riley,
I see some other people there I want to say hi to, but I just want to say real quick, I want to defend Bionicle fans for a minute, because everybody knows how much I think that theme is just the theme is just really kind of lame to me. But the shit that I've seen people do with mocking Bionicle, it's some fucking S tier shit, man. I mean, it's really, really good stuff. I ain't gonna lie, like really impressive. So I got like mixed emotions about Bionicle, but I still like to just poke fun at Bionicle fans because, you know, I'm an asshole sometimes. But I wanted to say that Bionicle, without a doubt, did help uplift Lego. You know, there's no doubt they definitely did a lot of heavy lifting along with because they were before Star Wars, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was like right before Star Wars.
No, Star Wars was 1999, and Bionicle was a 2001. But Bionicle used the same system as Robo Riders, Throwbots, Slicer, which came out in 1998.
Well, my thing is like, how about? I mean, this is just. I'm just pulling this out of my ass, okay? How about Lego makes, I don't know, one less theme or something to just make a little bit of room on some shelves, and do a very light Bionicle run. I look, I don't know Bionicle from a dick in the fucking ground, but I'm sure like Bionicle fans know Bionicle, so do something for them. And you know what? Do it as a little bit of an experiment. Like, don't put too much into it. You know, you don't want to lose a lot of money, but give them something, man. That's really cool. And you know what might happen? You might get a whole new generation of fans that like that kind of thing.
And maybe you might bring back the sleeping giant that is the old fans, because like I've kind of put myself into a corner. The Bionicle fans versus the Star Wars fans. when I saying that it was austerity that saved the company, but the nuance behind that is those were by far the two most successful themes in an era where Lego was doing really badly.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's called respect. Like, again, I know you're a business, and if you were some mom and pop business struggling, like I get it. Like, okay, you can't just take risks and stuff like that. Oh, but you could take some risks. Throwing billions of dollars into like video games and shit. The Fig is on eBay for 54.
Fuck, man, no.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, that's some bullshit. T-Mog in a house. I'm having trouble finding it in Canada too. Wait, I didn't have it in restock. Well, you know, if I still have it, as time goes on, and you need it, you know, I will sell it to you for a very reasonable price. I'm not trying to make a bunch of money off of it. I just figured like my extra one, I could either resell it and make just, you know, a couple bucks, or just hold on to it as like maybe an investment. You never know. Maybe in 20 years, it'll be like the greatest fucking Fig ever.
So, I mean, this isn't directly tied towards like scalping or whatever, but I will say recent thoughts, and maybe it's because I'm getting into a home and I'm not buying anything and getting a little bit cheaper to maybe like I used to be before I got into Lego, but I am just burnt out, not on new set prices. I am burnt out on the third party market. It is just getting to the point where $1,000 Chrome Vader is $1,100. Store displays being $50. It's just every little category I'm into. It's just ridiculous now. And no hate towards anyone that does it, and it's getting more popular and popular. Whatnot, eBay or whatever, just or reselling in general. But
yeah.
I am just so burnt out on this hobby I love and I want to collect that it's getting so bad.
What's up, Sidious?
It's just prices. I just it's really irritating.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Goddamn, what was that, man? You all right?
Yeah, God.
What's up, man?
But no, Maul, I hear you, man.
Bro.
It's really gotten out of control, in my opinion.
It's terrible. I mean,
But-
it just gets me frustrated. I'm getting like pissed.
does
It's making
anybody-
me lose love for the game, to be honest with you.
Well, does anybody believe what I've talked about before, where I've heard people say, like, Lego would rather have fewer people buy more expensive sets than more people buy cheaper sets? Do you guys think that's true?
Yes.
I really feel like it's more true than not.
That's anyone who manufactures anything.
Yeah, that's like industry standard. Like every brand I've ever worked with in marketing, they have like a tier. They call them buckets, but they're like structured tiers of like price points they want to hit. And Lego's definitely like shifted more towards the expensive stuff, but they still have the little play sets for the kids and all that's like the low end
Do they,
stuff
though?
too. So
Gosh.
Well, even the low end stuff is seeming not very low end.
yeah, it's getting expensive.
Well, and
the
plus,
prices have shifted.
Look, and this is why, for years, I've always said, man, I hate attaching the word premium to a children's toy. And I think Lego had really tried to skate around that bullshit for a long time. But once they were like, oh, adults. They're like, oh, adults, welcome, please. Oh,
Yeah, they definitely did.
Please, adults, welcome, please, come.
Yeah, because they got the money. They get the
Whoa.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how Lego be sounding.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh my God, look at the amount of money. Now we can call everything premium. Now we can, you know, upgrade and say this and that. And, you know, really try and push the... Look, because obviously, you know, that's a good part of, like, trying to get the celebrity attachments to their, you know, all their products and stuff. And being in magazines and, oh, look, F1 has a partnership with us. And... I don't know, the fucking soccer. Yeah, I ain't calling it fucking football. I don't give a shit. There's already a game called football over here in America.
Yeah.
And there's already a game called football here in Australia, which is the only code of football where you have to use your foot to kick a goal.
I just gotta say, man, it's so weird. It's so weird it's got like, I don't know, maybe it's the algorithm, because growing up, I'm just like, who the fuck gives a fuck about F1? Who the fuck gives a fuck about soccer? Like, I'm not saying there aren't fans, but I'm just like, they didn't seem very prevalent.
The rest of the world. That's
I know, but guess where I live, Mayo? Not the fucking rest of the world. So I don't give a shit. That's fucking nice, dude.
We live. Hive and I live in what's called the superpower. We'll hit that red button and we'll blow up the rest of your world.
No, look. Clearly, I'm just talking a bunch of shit. But I find it fascinating, honestly, the soccer thing. I don't know if it's not really because of FIFA necessarily or whatever. It's just because of the sportsmanship that I saw around the world.
It technically is, though, the most popular sport in the world.
Sure.
It is, but it's like
it is.
But it like in America, football to us is football. You know, like it's football.
Yeah.
It's
Again, I'm not speaking for everybody. There's clearly a lot of people that play soccer. You know, this. Goddamn! Alert! I'm just saying it just always didn't. It never, to me or most people I knew, was like something that was this popular, I guess you can say.
Mayo stole my sig fig, so I put an Amber Alert on them.
Let's see here. Thrift Books has it for $14.99, but it's back ordered. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to find, I'm sure, in some places. Books have a lifespan of about a year and a half if it's super popular, but otherwise, the longest I've seen one is about 6 years old. Also, like every once in a while, you'll find these books at like maybe like a Costco or something like that, and I swear to God, dude, I don't know if it's adults or little kids, but I'll be like, oh, there's that book, and I'll look, and the fucking fig is gone. I'm like, you bitch.
Hey,
Costco though,
Costco's now.
You little fucking bitch stealing that.
Costco though has some insane
Walmart
sales,
activity.
dude. Like I've never really shopped for Lego in Costco, but I always see these people posting videos where like it's so cheap, it's on sale, like pallets of it. Like back when the first Grogu set came out, there was like pallets of it at Costco for like 40% off, 50% off. Like,
And going back to your soccer thing,
what's up?
I can't imagine wasting an hour to an hour and a half to watch people kick a ball back and forth, and for the game to be 1-1. I just can never imagine it. My American mind cannot comprehend.
Yeah,
you know,
like how some people can't imagine watching a baseball game for 3 hours where teams don't score home runs.
Well, golf is even worse. Try to watch some live golf.
Golf, NASCAR. NASCAR, dude. My dad tortured me growing up watching that stuff. Ugh. That's like
they just go round and round.
And that's why IndyCar and Formula One is better than
But I will say though, like I'm from the Northeast, so NASCAR wasn't popular. But like when I started working for marketing agencies, all these brands, like NASCAR is like a sponsorship whore. So they want all these brands to like promote them. And their infields though was pretty fun. Like they party in the middle of the track, and like it's a good experience when you're there. When you're there, it's a good experience. But you're not
on television. It's not as much.
You're not wearing
at you like a spider monkey. Good night, Papa Trip.
Like a spider monkey.
I'm just, I just think about
dear Lord, baby Jesus.
Dear Lord, baby, 6 pounds.
Okay, I gotta clear something up.
What's up?
Brick Shady, I'm probably more passionate about sports than I'm gonna make this claim. Anyone else in the entire Lego community, whether you're online or offline.
No, you're not more than
I can talk about almost any sport with anyone, and I will vehemently disagree with Stud Sidious every time he says that the Yankees are the greatest team in the world.
Yeah, look on the panel right now. By the way, what's up, Ultra? How you doing, brother? And look, I know Brick Shady don't like obviously mean anything by it, you know what I mean? But yeah, on the panel right now, there is 2 pretty severe sports fans that I don't know about Maul or Space Time, but I do know Mayo and Sidious are pretty hardcore sports fans.
Dude, I couldn't even get my city. I couldn't even get my Stud City as a logo on here through. For some reason on my phone, YouTube doesn't let me put that on there. That's the brand I use for the Raiders shit.
I am what we would call a normie when it comes to sports. Like I know some general surface level shit, you know. But by the way, we have another person on the panel. Real quick, T-Mog.
You're a casual. Hey, you T-Mog. You're a casual Cleveland sports guy and Baltimore sports guy.
Me, yeah. Those are my two teams for the most part, just because.
Hey, Brent.
I grew
Speaking of sports
fan.
guys.
By the way, Brick Maiden says, "Go sports." That's right. Go team.
Sports ball.
Brent's Bricks. What's up, brother?
Yeah. You can tell people. Man? You can tell people who don't to give a shit about sports. They say go sports.
Well, see, my thing was, and I know this isn't really an excuse because if you like sports, you like sports. But I was a skater growing up, so I mean, I watched some sports and stuff. But I was a skate. That's all I did was skateboarded. So
yeah.
I
was the same.
Attention, you know what I mean? And I think with a lot of people, if you have family that's into sports, it helps pull you in.
Yeah, it does.
I mean? And I didn't have that. You know,
I do.
So, Brent, how you doing, man?
Man, I've been
sports
a
ball,
diehard Cardinals fan since I was 8 years old. It's been a rough life.
That's another giveaway about people who don't give a shit about sports.
You know, the thing I like the most about sports, honestly, is
camaraderie.
Yeah, and you know the challenge, and you know what's the word? Not fighting, but like I don't know. Competition. Good. Yes, that's a perfect. Yeah.
Then if you get emotionally invested, you cry when you win or lose.
Well, you know the great thing also about going to a sports game, and I've analogized with this with like going to like a concert or something like that, where you're all there for the same reason. Like there's an electric vibe, dude, when you go to places
definitely
that. Because everybody's so happy. You're even for different sports teams. Like it's obviously a little different. You go to a concert because everybody's there just because they want to see that particular person play or something. But yeah, even in sports teams, good competition, like it's fun. It's just good fun, you know. Like yes, there are some people who take it a little over the edge. You know what I mean?
Like
yes.
me.
Yeah,
like Philadelphia
I mean, like getting
fans,
violent and stuff like that, or like catching lighting cars on fire.
Yo, Mayo, Philadelphia is the only city that has jails in their stadiums.
Yeah, the Wells Fargo Center.
They are the absolute worst. I went elementary school with a Diamondback shirt on and got cussed out as a child. They're the worst thing in all history.
They have prison cells in the bottom of their football and baseball stadiums.
Yeah, the Wells Fargo Center had a jail.
Greasing up the poles and stuff, dude.
God damn, that sounds like we got to pay extra for that.
They grease the poles, man.
Moment says, when I was growing up, I was a nerd. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. Yeah, no, I hear you. A lot of us were. And a lot of us got made fun of for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't give two shits growing up.
Yeah, I don't think I cared too much. And now, you know, yeah, please tell me. Please say something like about Lego. I promise I will have a nice comeback for you.
I was the weirdo on the football team. They took the whole picture, like the team picture, and I'm wearing purple Vans. Everyone else has like cleats on. I'm wearing purple suede Sugar Vans, like, and I was the running back, the starting running back for the team, and I'm sitting there and my head's half shaved. Do you remember that cut from the '90s Hive where you cut half your head and flops it over? I have that, the helmet off, and purple Van Chukas on. And all my friends are like, "You ruined the football picture." Blah blah blah. It's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, I mean, for a while, I had I would have all my hair shaved like from basically like this, I don't know, a certain way down, but then my hair was really long, so you couldn't even really tell. By the way, Pockets brings up something interesting. The $10 beer is the worst part about going to a sporting event. So look, this is something. Well, look, but that's an even to a broader discussion about. Like, Why do you think it is? I mean, for per se that they would charge so much for things at stadiums, right?
Because they can.
Yeah, Yankee stadiums, bro. It's $18 for a beer.
Dude,
$18.
that is insane, right? Like, what the fuck? I can get a blowjob for $18, dude.
It's huge though. They give you basically like a 40-ounce
Baltimore
cup.
for sure, man.
I'm just kidding. It's 20. By the way, I'm just kidding.
Unless you know somebody.
So look, the thing that's crazy though is they pay so much to these athletes, and I'm like, is there just like you got to keep up a certain expense? You know, between all the athletes, the owners, and all this shit, like. But I figured the most of the money, if not really all of it, almost really came from like advertisements and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's greed. They have you trapped there, so they have you trapped there. So you, unless you sneak stuff in, which is kind of impossible. It's possible, but it's not. You know, the normies don't know how to sneak stuff into. Like you're stuck in there, so you have to pay $10 for a hot dog, $18 for a beer. The one thing though in Yankee Stadium, the beers they give you are like 40 ounces. They're giant. For $18, but still, you can go to a bodega and get one for $5. Like, so it's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's a money machine, no doubt.
Well, speaking of that, movie theaters now, dude, it's freaking nuts. Movie theaters where they charge for stuff in there now. It's insane.
The cinemas have crazy prices.
Rapture says, okay, gotta go. The sports ball talk has made me tired. Wait, bored.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that's certainly a take.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of agree with you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not that great into sports.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was talking about blowjobs a minute ago. We can go further into that if that'll keep you up. I mean,
Top 5 list.
What does Brick Shady say? I just don't get people who consider themselves into pop culture but don't follow sports, which are the ultimate in pop culture and always have been. I mean, I don't disagree with that necessarily. I would say, I wouldn't even say more so in America because definitely different countries have serious sports vibes. Whether it's baseball,
we're really
soccer, you know what I mean.
We're really not talking about sports though. We're talking about like the prices they charge for beer.
Yeah.
It's like we haven't been talking about like who's the best running back or who's the that gets boring. Yes.
Well,
But-
and Shady, like
super nerdy. That shit belongs on ESPN.
Well, for me,
2015
again,
John.
I was very surface level with sports and all that, but I was a nerd. Like I was reading comic books and playing video games and again skateboarding and shit like that. So I look. Usually when I caught up on sports is like when I talked to like my jock buddies.
yeah.
Like they'd kind of let me know like what was going on, this and that. You know what I mean? Or they'd just be talking about it and I just pick up on it or whatever. But it's it is what it's. Dude, everybody likes different things. And even people that like sports. Some of them like basketball. Some like baseball.
The Lego community though is notorious for not liking sports ball. As they say.
You know what sport I liked a lot, man, was American Gladiators. I really enjoyed that a lot.
I didn't realize it came back. There's like a new series of it. I didn't know.
I know. I totally.
I haven't watched it. But the classic one that you and I grew up on was amazing.
Yeah. Is it weird?
Hannibal is kind of funny.
Is it weird when I watch tennis matches? I'm totally distracted by their grunts.
Yes.
I can't help it, dude. I can't focus on the game because they just keep going. Ugh!
Yeah, because
Man.
like the funniest thing back in the day was when Serena Williams did and then Victoria Azarenka and Maria Sharapova did
Dude, the crazy thing to me was watching them play on clay. When they play on clay, it's like it just freaks me out because it's like there's no grass. It's like they're playing on. It's weird.
Yeah,
I went actually James Blake, the famous tennis player, and he's famous for also. He was tackled in Times Square. They thought he was a terrorist, and he wasn't. He was just biracial. His mother's from England. His father was African American. They tackled him in Times Square, and like it was all over the news. He was a famous tennis player. He messed his back up really bad.
I think I remember hearing about that actually.
Yeah, it was big. It was huge news. But dude, that dude would be at 5 in the morning, he would wake up. Ever since I knew him in 6th grade, kid would wake up, go to the tennis bubble at 5 in the morning, play tennis for 2 hours, go to school, got straight A's. He was undefeated in this whole entire state of Connecticut. No one beat this guy. Became a pro tennis player, and he fucked his back up, and that was that. But he's famous now for being tackled as a terrorist.
Wow. I totally get what you're saying, though, man. You know, it's all love. It's all love. And by the way, Prince. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking
Purple Rain at the Super Bowl, am I right?
Yeah. King Oldorf, I don't know if you're waving hello or waving goodbye, but it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Purple Rain, Malibu.
And also, have you noticed how KO and Brick Shady have a similar profile picture?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it kind of throws me off a little bit. You know what's not throwing me off yet? This is my Malibu.
Alcohol. and like the expensive prices of alcohol at stadiums is why I'm glad I'm sober.
Well, you know what? Let's talk about a couple things real quick.
Yeah. Let's talk about how Hive's other best friend went back to the basement, and I finally caught up after being 2 years behind on his videos.
So I'm gonna be hopefully everything will work out good. I'm gonna be doing an extra Fury tomorrow, and I have kind of a small handful of things that I didn't get to rant about last night, because you know sometimes just shit happens. So there's something that has been stirring that I was going to address last night, and I totally forgot. And it has to do with one of my friends, Slapshot Bricks. Does everybody here know who Slapshot Bricks is?
Yes.
Can't say I've heard of them.
Yeah, it's a good dude. You know, and his channel's been taking off and everything. I'm really happy for him. But you know, he does nice, exciting stuff.
I don't know him, but I was also in a coma for a little bit, so.
Yeah, no, he's all good. I mean, he's fairly new. You know what I mean? So, anyways, he had bought something off of Rebrickable, you know, like instructions or whatever. And the build wasn't what you would call stable.
Oh.
And he made a video about it. And let me tell you guys something. Like I said, Slapshot's a good dude. He's very nice. And he criticized it, very polite, constructive criticism. Okay? I wouldn't have been so fucking nice. And unfortunately for this person, I'm not going to be really nice about it tomorrow either. And I got to tell you, it sucks to rant about this other person because I had looked at some of their stuff. I was going to follow them actually because their mocks look really, really great. One of them was like the Gypsy Danger from Pacific Rim. Good shit. So
was it like a mech? Was it a mech mock like from Pacific Rim?
I think if I remember correctly, yes. But let me show you guys. So this is one of the videos that Slapshot had put up. I highly encourage everybody to go watch it if they are going to watch my rant tomorrow, to at least understand a little bit more in depth about what's going on.
Guy.
Yeah,
I like his logo. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Again,
yeah,
he's a really nice guy. He really cares about his community. You know. I know some people won't care, but like I dig, like, he's a family guy. You know what I mean? So like, just good dude all around. So he bought this mock or the Brickable, whatever, and built it, and yes, had issues. And if you watch his videos, you'll understand a little bit more. He goes into great depth about what the issues are, shows video footage of the issues and stuff like that. And again, says in a very nice, calm, civilized way. Not like me. So the guy in question started like doing things that aren't very cool. And again, I'll address this more tomorrow because I gotta like really jot down my details because I don't want to get things wrong. But this is the dude that in question goes by anything but yes. And look, just like with anything I ran about, I do not know the person. So they might be really nice. But from what I've been told, did some pretty fucked up shit. And tomorrow, I'm going to get into it. So I just wanted to give everybody a heads up tomorrow. As long as I get home at a decent time and everything's okay, I'll probably have like a 9, maybe 10 o'clock extra fury. Anyways, I see BFAB out there. What's up, BFAB? What's going on?
BFAB, I was about to text you, dude. Come on. Come on. Join us. Come on.
Don't peer pressure BFAB.
I'm going to put him on a milk carton again. I'm going to put him on a milk carton again. Where's BFAB?
You know, I ain't gonna lie. Even though I wouldn't do it if BFAB didn't think it was funny, but that would be funny to have a shirt with a milk carton with BFAB's.
Oh, he knows. I've done it before, bro.
BFAB's obviously BFAB's sig fig, not like BFAB too.
Oh no, I put him on it. He knows. I put him on a milk carton and I blasted it. And it's a great.
but we love you, BFAB. But what were you gonna say, Sidisi? I think you were gonna say something.
Oh, the Bricklink Designer Program. Like here's the thing. Some of their instructions are like just horrible, and the builds aren't structurally like they don't put gravity into account. I'm not saying all. There's some amazing talent on there, but as someone who's a professional designer who's worked for Lego, like they go through rigorous steps to make sure that it's structurally fit. The instructions are easy to follow. Like there's certain steps that they go through, and some of the Bricklink stuff does just crumble apart. Like it doesn't pass like a shake test. It doesn't, like, it's just bad and it confuses people. Not
and
all.
That's because they're designing those instructions on Bricklink Studio where
exactly.
Where there's no gravity.
Exactly.
On there.
So it's not all. It's a small percentage, but there's people on Bricklink who it looks amazing, but the thing will crumble in 2 seconds, and it's not. Their instructions are hard to follow. It's just they're not like there are people at Lego that just do the instructions. Like they interpret it, they redo it, they work with the designers. There's just people that just do that and to make it a good build experience. Like there's there's a lot that goes into it that people don't see. And so Bricklink sometimes some of those slip through. And why do you think on Bricklink they review everything forever, even on Lego Ideas?
Did I say Bricklink? Rebrickable.
Rebrickable, Bricklink, Lego Ideas, the same thing though. They like Lego Ideas.
I know, but Rebrickable is like a thing where they just kind of sell the instructions, right?
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. They don't go through the processes of that, so there's going to be some that just fall apart like crap. But But my point is, the person who like honestly had his constructive criticism about it, he's rightfully so to do that. Like, I can't believe
for sure. And again, you guys got to remember too, like he's very nice about it. You know what I mean? Again, it's not like me or something, you know. Plus, he explains a lot in his videos. Everything from like on the instructions, it says like it's gonna be like sturdy. Like I'm paraphrasing, but like, and again, shows different things. And it's not even the first time a lot of us, if you've been in the community long enough, it's not like this first time you ever heard about somebody having an issue with like something off Rebrickable. It's happened before. I won't even say a lot. But occasionally, and usually every time I see a problem, it's the sturdiness of the build.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just some things you got to be super delicate with, or you can do certain curves or whatever, but it's just like, yeah, I mean, it's not as sturdy as you might think it is.
That's
so
why
like,
half the time Lego Ideas has to change some things, and everyone gets mad, and I get it. They're like, "Oh, it doesn't look like the way it did when it was submitted," but sometimes they have to do it. But also, it's like a give and take because sometimes they do it just to save parts counts and make money. So it's a weird give and take when it comes to like putting things out professionally but it's sometimes a lot of those submissions to Lego Ideas, that's why they check them and take months to look at it because they have to change it to make it structurally and like integrity to hold the thing together.
Yeah.
and whether you're designing instructions for Rebrickable or doing a submission for the Bricklink Designer Program, that's a transferable skill that a lot of people get a lot of people get wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of shit a lot of people get wrong, for sure.
I love seeing people be creative with Lego and do, and so there's just so many insane mocks out there and highly detailed stuff, but some of that stuff won't just hold up for like the consumer market. When you're going to give it to a kid who is like a young kid or a teenager to put together, it just won't work. Like they're not going to be able to do it. So, or the design itself won't hold up for their abilities to make it structurally like hold together. So but back to the whole reason it started, that YouTuber had every right to say what he said and give his honest opinion. Like people in this community sometimes get so butthurt over the stupidest things. It's like, dude,
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
come on,
Ridiculous.
like, come on.
Yeah. Even me, where I'm not civilized when I,
No.
rant about stuff and everything. It's just like, look, I know this is gonna sound very, America, but like, no, man, like, it's freedom of fucking speech.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
again, it doesn't mean you can't have repercussions, and it also doesn't mean there's certain things you can't just yell out because, it could be against the law. But no, you can say what you fucking want.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, and again, take it in stride. Like, for instance, when I rant about stuff, granted, usually I'm blowing shit out of proportion or whatever. I'm usually just trying to do it for more entertainment purposes.
Yeah, you're doing it. Yeah, exactly. You're doing it for a reason.
But there is truth. There is truth in my rants. You know what I mean? But if I rant about T-Mog, I mean, I guess sometimes it can feel a little different because some of us are friends, but me, I don't discriminate. But even if like I rant about T-Mog, like T-Mog knows like I'm his friend, and if he did something that I just think is whatever, stupid or fucking something I want to rant about, he's not gonna get butthurt about it. You know what I mean?
I am all for calling out, as long as it makes sense, and that's what you do, as far as I've seen.
Well, yeah, but I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I haven't been wrong about some shit or been a little mean. But the point I'm getting at is like most people that I have ranted about, I feel have just kind of been like whatever. Like for instance, like okay, let's say I rant about something about T-Mog, and let's say even if he disagrees with me, T-Mog's gonna be like, who the fuck cares? Yeah, like, because I'm going to rant about something, and then, like, I'm just going to probably forget about it, like, by the time next week happens. Now, there are some people, they're a little egregious with shit, and I can't seem to just let some things go. I was just talking to a friend of mine about annually, I usually rant about all that bullshit and people that fucking surrounded the King Katie thing that happened to me a couple years ago, just because I can't stand those people so fucking much.
They're white.
Every year, I feel like it's like a holiday. Like I have to fucking
those white
just
knights
remind everybody how much they suck
insufferable.
ass.
They are insufferable. But you know what's not? but you know what's not insufferable is those Ninjago trading cards.
Yes.
Oh, dude, I don't know why it's
Are
just
they
popped in
new?
my head, but I'm not a big DC fan, but I saw on HBO Max the Legends series. Is it any good? The Green Lantern or Lanterns? That's what it's
Oh,
called.
Lanterns. I don't have HBO Max, so I haven't been able to see it like in full. But I've watched a ton of clips, and
Be fair.
if you're not privy to Lantern lore, you won't really probably mind it very much. Like I mean, you'll like it, but if you're privy to Lantern lore, from comics and shit, like you're definitely going to have some issues with it for the most part. Even like, look, a lot of people were pissed off that they didn't call it Green Lantern, like Green Lanterns or whatever. They just called it Lanterns. I'm okay with that if they expand on the other lanterns in the universe.
But that's my question. Is it sounds like it's more about not just the main character; it's about the other lanterns.
Yeah.
So is it that like?
Not that I've seen from the first episode, but again, I didn't see everything full. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think there was a scene with Sinestro, like he's imprisoned. I think I'm not 100% sure. What's what. But my thing, it's like I've already said this in circles, man. About I really enjoy a lot of James Gunn movies. And he's really good with quirky characters and really cool dialogue and definitely music and shit. But he's just, in my opinion, he's going about this DC universe all fucking wrong. I keep saying, all right, you got Superman out. I enjoyed it. Like, there could be some criticisms, but I thought it was a good Superman movie. Okay. But then, in my opinion, you should go to Wonder Woman next.
Yeah.
Get that whole lore and out of the way, okay? Then, and you can have them in the background or whatever here and there, but then you do Batman, okay? So then you got your Trinity out of the way, all right?
Yeah,
and now you start trying to form the Justice League. Now,
yeah,
exactly.
In
between these movies, yeah, throw out a Supergirl, yeah, throw out a fucking Jimmy Olsen at Gorilla Grodd, Then you can throw out, dude, they're doing a fucking Clayface movie before they've even introduced Batman.
Why? That's the
fuck,
thing,
dude.
This
is what I mean. It's like these people that are making these movies, writing, directing, all this shit. They're not, in my opinion, real comic book fans, dude. Because they want to do what they want to fucking do.
Exactly.
They're doing what you should do for the fans, for the comics, for the IP. I don't know.
Dude, when I saw in Supergirl, I saw Lobo. I was like, bro, you're gonna try to tell me that you painted Aquaman into Lobo costume.
Well,
you're gonna try to sell me. Like, I hate when they have two actors playing the same the same actor playing two characters.
It's difficult sometimes, yeah, because you can't unsee certain things, right? But with Lobo, okay, there were parts of me that did like Lobo in the movie, right? But dude, Lobo is way more fucked up than what they portrayed him in fucking Supergirl. I mean, like, even to the point where, dude, he wiped out his fucking entire race of people. He killed them all. He's not a nice fucking guy.
No, he's a maniac. That dude's a good actor, though. He's a good actor, so I get why they did it. But, like, bro, I can't unsee that. It's like, bro, you painted Aquaman to Lobo. I just can't unsee it.
I know, man. And look, that's why certain characters sometimes I'm like, I feel like they should be given to more unknown actors. Like when Rock played Black Adam, I don't see Black Adam. I just see the fucking Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not even saying like he did completely horrible or anything like that. It's just like, for instance, I think they're doing good so far with casting the X-Men. They're giving them to pretty lower name actors and stuff like that, and plus they're being very good with the descriptions and stuff as well. So I'm happy about that. I don't know, we'll see, man. I don't know what's gonna happen as far as like this DC universe goes. Like, it's not doing too good, but we'll see what happens.
Speaking of X-Men, one of the most underrated X-Men movies, and it's killing me the name of it right now, but it had the girl from Game of Thrones that played the youngest daughter of the Starks. I think it was New Mutants or whatever. That's a very underrated X-Men movie. It was actually really good, but because they weren't all in costume and everything. They were a bunch of teenagers and like locked up in a anti-mutant type of prison. But
that was the New Mutants, but that wasn't. You're talking about, because the one girl that played Magic, I can't remember her name. It doesn't matter, but I know.
I'm talking about the girl who played Arya in Game of Thrones, and she was
in an X-Men movie, not New Mutants. So she played.
That's the thing. I don't remember the name of the movie, but it was very.
It was probably X-Men Apocalypse is the one you're thinking about. because she played Jean Grey, and and also the Phoenix.
No. That's the older sister of Arya in Game of Thrones. I'm talking about the younger sister.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. She was in the New Mutants. She played Wolfsbane.
Yeah, exactly. She was the werewolf girl.
That's
And
right.
that movie was pretty underrated for an X-Men movie. It was cool. It didn't have all the costumes and the comic book flashy stuff, but it was a really decent movie for the X-Men.
Right. So Enforcing says something very good about like Lobo easily knocks out Shazam and can take Superman. Fucking you speak the true. Dude, Lobo is severely fucking like powerful, like strong, and he's immortal, man. Like
Oh my God.
I don't know exactly how you kill Lobo exactly, but
Moments just said something about Batman which blows my mind.
let's see here. It's because they have the Peterson Batman and they don't want to have two different Batmans out at the same time. No, like moment. I think you're really spot on about that.
Wow.
There's a lot of internal conflict I've read about with the guy that's making the Peterson Batman and James Gunn.
But see, that's exactly like the point he's making is the same point I'm saying, where I can't like not see Aquaman as Lobo. Like you gotta like change the actors, man. Change the actors.
And like that's the whole thing that you were criticizing Hive about Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom.
I was just about to say that I just got caught up in Marvel. So what's the deal with that? Like, are they going to show his face? Are they going to show Robert Downey Jr.'s face? So like, wouldn't that mess stuff up? But I'm not a Marvel guy. I just
no.
watched
So
a bunch of the movies and stuff.
No, they're jumping the shark, man. Because what they were going to do was do all this shit with Kang the Conqueror, and then obviously shit happened with him. So they had to think of something quick, and they decided let's pull the old gang back in. And jangle some keys. And by the way, we got a guest. We got a guest, everybody.
Who's here?
Beamer in the house. What up,
Beamer.
my friend? Now, they're gonna go off a storyline that was about a decade or so ago in the comic books called Secret Wars. And there was another Secret Wars a long time ago, but we won't even get into that. And in this comic run, Doctor Doom eventually becomes something called God Emperor Doom, and he's extremely powerful and blah 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 blah. But yeah, he basically takes everybody out and then creates this thing called Battle World. And like most people don't remember why they're there or whatever, and it's a whole long thing. But
Maul just sniffs his glove, and I find that amazing.
Yeah,
I'm super OCD. He just sniffs the glove. That was awesome. Anyways,
you gotta do a smell check. So look, my problem is they're introducing Dr. Doom, Victor Von Doom, into the DC or into the MCU as Robert Downey Jr. playing him. So I don't even know for sure if it's Tony Stark that's Dr. Doom, or Victor Von Doom that looks like Tony Stark that's Dr. Doom.
That's a loophole, Hive.
It's fucking bullshit is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, all these guys just gonna like forget Iron Man's fate. That just doesn't make sense to me.
I know, like think about. See, this is why I fucking hate these goddamn people that make these movies, dude. Whether it's
they're gonna spin it some way.
Whether it's like let's pull fucking Toy Story out as far as we can.
Yeah,
over and over again. Let's go through the emotional fucking thing where we're like saying goodbye to everybody. Yeah, we shed tears. Yeah. Fucking Tony Stark died.
But tying it back into Lego sets, I've been dying for Doctor Doom. That we haven't had a Doctor Doom minifig for a long time, so now they have.
That's fine. No. I'm not against Doctor Doom.
No, I'm saying
just make him not Robert Downey fucking Jr. Man.
Yeah,
like,
but I'm talking.
Doom.
I'm talking about the actual Lego set.
But does the bus not come with a fig?
It does, but what I'm complaining about is the hood. They're using like I know why they're doing it. It's like cloth material, like sails on a Lego ship for the hood, but it's not gonna link up properly. Like it's gonna be all patchwork hood. They should have just done it brick built. They could have done it brick built, but they're cheap and they save on parts counts. Like that hood, like you see the front picture, it looks good, but I guarantee you from the back, as they say in ACOB, the butt is gonna be bad. Like the butt on that is gonna be bad. Like it's not gonna be good.
You
Like
know it's
they
bad when you got a bad butt.
Yeah.
like
Look at that butt on that.
Gotta
And I'll
touch
say,
the
dude,
butt.
because it's not like if it was
sucked
one cloth
compared
piece
to
that
the
went over in like a
Infinity
full
War.
seamless hood, that'd be good. But
Right.
it's not gonna be, and it's that's what bothers me. The new fig does look dope though. Like they
Yeah.
haven't had a Doom fig in a
I
long
don't
time.
I don't like that Doom fig. He looks too puffy. He looks very puffy.
The old one is really good, but it's like
Yeah, I
expensive.
like the old one better. I wish I didn't sell it.
Yeah, because secretly in the new Batman movie, he's not going to use the Bat credit card. His money is going to be the Ninjago trading cards.
I just can't.
So
wait
like
to
I'm a
get
newbie into. I just watched these.
The
Marvel
Doom bus
movies,
looks
and I'll
amazing
say,
from the
dude,
front. It's just that hood just bothers me because it's like, dude, they could have done it brick built and seamless and made it look good. It's I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about that. All right, right. I'm sorry. What were you
Yeah.
saying again? Who was it? Was that T-Mag that was saying something?
Oh no! So I recently watched these Marvel movies and watching Infinity War to Endgame for the first time. In high school, I just had no interest in that, but finally
Awkward
watched that
silence.
stuff. And Endgame sucked, dude. Endgame absolutely sucked to me compared to Infinity War. It's just a bunch of slop.
It's
written
generally
together.
the general consensus with fans and stuff is Infinity War was the better of the two.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah, any
Yeah.
day.
I
And
mean-
I noticed too, like every Avengers movie, they took 3 years to make.
Dude, and we were saying
That one
earlier,
took
I
1
got
year.
to give T-Mag props for, we were talking about how people speak up and say their opinion. T-Mag always does that, which I love about him.
Yeah. T-Mag
He is
always
not
got some
afraid
takes, man.
to call it like it is.
Every once in a while, even I'm like, well, goddamn, T-Mag. It's like that's a take, man. I look, I respect it. I respect it.
And so someone explain to me now, how does Captain America come back? Because he's in that new.
Yo, Maul,
trailer.
give me
What
another
is
glove
that?
sniff.
Well,
Give me a quick glove sniff.
all right.
There we go.
The short of it is time travel shenanigans.
Yeah, time travel.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna be from another
Have you seen
dimension,
the show
or are they
Loki,
gonna?
though?
Huh?
Because like technically in that end game, you were able to reverse age yourself with Ant-Man's stupid
I think you're
machine
cutting
or
out,
whatever.
T-Mag.
Oh,
What show were you talking about?
Loki. If you had seen Loki,
Oh, yeah.
No, I haven't watched that yet. No.
I'd recommend giving that a watch. It's good on its own, but it probably would give possible context to Doomsday and also answer like the whole Captain America thing for you. Possibly, I don't know.
They kind of tied
Yeah.
it in too to the third Ant-Man movie. I think they tied in the Loki stuff with the time
Yeah,
travel.
there's definitely
Haven't
hints of
seen the
stuff.
third
You know what I
Ant-Man.
mean? But see, everything that they were building up to was for Kang. They'd been building up to Kang, like Loki.
Yeah.
Definitely season 1 for sure, and season
Shang-Chi.
2 as well. Actually, yeah, Shang-Chi. Like there's a lot of stuff that had elements of leading up, like Ant-Man. That had led up to Kang, and then like I said, whatever the fuck happened, and then they couldn't use them anymore or something.
They
Which
could've
I'm
used
wondering
the
if they'll
characters,
wrap
though,
that
just not
up.
The actor. That's what I think is stupid. Is like you say
I
all these
know.
variants and such. You have this whole scene in Loki showing different actors playing Loki, but then, oh, shit happens IRL. Oh, okay, screw Kang.
I know.
Yeah.
So
That's the problem with the DCU versus the MCU, is that the MCU will be more methodic in building up the characters up to these movies, and DCU just tries to throw all these characters at the screen, expecting people to know who the fuck Clayface is. Like the general normies don't know who he is, and you're just gonna make a movie about him. What?
Well,
I'm
the thing
curious.
Is, if we do movies that pander to the new people rather than the fans, then the fans get unhappy. I like the movies where it kind of caters to both. That's where I'm like, okay, then you got balance.
That leads me to a question about, for anybody that knows the actual original story to Infinity War and the comic books. I mean, and I'll explain a few things for people that don't know. But if anybody knows that storyline, my question is, do you think it would have been better just to stick with that storyline? And that should have been enough for fans to like anyways, because in my opinion, and I'm not knocking Infinity War, obviously we just talked about how great
Doesn't
it
it have
is,
something to
but
do with like the Guardians situation too? Why they couldn't with never mind. Finish what you're saying.
no, I was just trying to think what you meant about the Guardians, what they couldn't what.
Because weren't they supposed to with Adam Warlock, weren't they supposed to bring in him like way sooner?
Yeah. Well, dude, it's funny you mentioned that because like right before the Guardians came out and right before they built up the Kang stuff, that this another guy I used to work at Disney with, the creative director. He was NDA, so he couldn't tell me anything. But I was on streams like Ryan's stream. I was on Hive stream. I was on streams telling people Doctor Doom is coming, because that's what this dude told me basically. And now it's 7 years later, and he's here. Like, but it takes forever for them to bring that stuff forward, and it was in planning and writing and all that stuff. But like when the Guardians movie flopped, they kind of like Marvel was kind of there. Disney was like, "Oh crap, what are we gonna do now?"
Wait, what Guardians movie flopped?
What? Guardians of
didn't
the
flop.
Galaxy 3? 3?
You talking about
No,
3?
I'm talking about 2.
Even 3 did okay. I mean, it didn't flop.
Wasn't Adam
No,
Warlock?
I'm talking about what's the movie with the it's the kid from not Guardians, the kid from or they were all. It was like 7 of the. Shit, I forget their names. It's a Marvel movie that flopped, dude. It flopped. It was.
Well, yeah, there are definitely been some Marvel movies that flopped. I just didn't,
Immortals?
Immortals. That's what it is. Immortals.
Yeah. That started setting up.
Received movie.
But it was a pivot moment because then they were
because they sucked ass.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They didn't have that issue with Guardians. See, here's my thing with Infinity War is I understand they would have had to change some things. So, for instance, in the movie, Hulk flies through the Sanctum Sanctorum and warns them about fucking Thanos, right? Well, in the comic book, it's Silver
bullshit,
Surfer.
dude. He got beat up.
But they couldn't use Silver Surfer, so they used the Hulk, and that's fine. But where it divvies severely is the motivation of Thanos, because they try to make him like almost like a feel sorry for him type, like, oh, he wants to
because you were like Hive, you were doing those.
He was right.
Furies like a year ago. Why should you be sympathetic towards a villain? A villain is supposed to be the bad guy. You're not supposed to.
Right. Dude, so in the comic books, his motivation was he was in love with Death, Lady Death, and he wanted her to love him. So he thought the best way to impress her ass was to wipe out half the fucking goddamn universe.
Which
so
is insane.
It's insane. No, but so the other thing was they nerfed the fuck out of Thanos. Like nobody could stop him. Even like the gods and celestials and shit, like they couldn't stop him. Ultimately, the reason Thanos lost is because, like, I know everybody's probably gonna laugh at this, but like subconsciously he kind of wanted to lose. So he allowed Nebula to snatch up the fucking gauntlet, Yeah. But regardless, everybody that came at him, dude, because the gauntlet was way more powerful. Nobody could fucking stop him.
What do you mean he wanted him to lose? He didn't want to lose. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like the Immortals movie, like they were trying to tie that into a lot of stuff, and it just failed like miserably. And it was supposed to be like a key turning point in the MCU, and they were going to try to tie it all together. And that movie just bombed because those characters in the cartoons, and you watch like the old Silver Surfer cartoons from the 80s, which is on Disney Plus. It's amazing. Thanos, it has like Galactus, all these old characters that they never really brought to the MCU until recently. But like they were trying to tie it together, but the Immortals were never like a big thing. Like the mainstream audience, comic book nerds will get it, but the mainstream audience has no idea who they are.
Yeah,
no idea.
And that's why in these comic book movies, I forget if it was you, Mong, or you, T-Mog, which said you got to get the balance between the noobs and the fans. Yeah. And I remember the build up to Thanos was like he was going to destroy the whole universe, and then they did like a 180, and then the Lego Big Fig of him makes him look like Big Rat Chungus.
But see, that's the thing I was trying to explain earlier. That's when I was told that, like, by people, my friends at Disney were like, it's gonna after Thanos, it's gonna be Doctor Doom. It's gonna be Doctor Doom. It's gonna be Doctor Doom. And it took 7 years for them to actually do it. Like,
Well, because they
so
weren't
even
gonna,
longer
because,
than 7 years, even
but
though it
dude, think,
wasn't.
but think about this. When is Doctor Doom, with the exception of the end of Fantastic Four, when has Doctor Doom ever been fucking mentioned in the MCU?
exactly.
Exactly. They were never going to fucking do. If they weren't really going to do Doctor Doom. They kept leading. And the second, after Thanos, that they were leading up to Kang. Like all these different shows and movies had elements of Kang. That's what was coming. And then he got in that fucking shit in real life with this girlfriend or whatever. Yeah, and they dropped him. And then they're like, "Fuck, we need to come up with something within like 2 years or something like that." And they're like, "Well, let's do Doctor Doom." And it's just like.
Yeah.
It's look.
Supposedly though, they were writing it for a long time. They were writing it for a long time.
Well, and then there's the other issue where like everybody knows my take about like I thought after Endgame they should have just fucking let it rest, just let it sit and simmer for maybe 5 years, and then come back, reset everything. Have a whole recast everybody. So you got a whole new people for Avengers. You got, and then you'll have Fantastic Four and you'll have X-Men, and you can roll out everything pretty much all at once. But they didn't want to do that, and now everything's so goddamn fucking muddled that it's a fucking clusterfuck at this point. And they should have just let it sit, and then recast everybody.
The Ant-Man, the introduction to Kang was mostly through. Yes, it was through the Loki stuff, but it was also like through Ant-Man and.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff.
Ant-Man's not that popular of a Marvel character.
I think the first movie did really good, though, if I'm not mistaken.
It was good. But when you think of Marvel characters, you say Spider-Man, X-Men. Come on, you're not saying that. You're not saying Ant-Man.
He's not popular outside like the Avengers.
So they should have, after the Infinity Wars, they should have, like they were planning to do, went into Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom, but they didn't, and they ruined it.
Yeah,
and for a while, I guess they had to wait till they acquired Fox too.
Yeah, it took them forever to get the Fantastic Four license. They had to buy it back.
Yeah,
like Stud, you and I both know that these executives take forever to do things, and that guy might have told you that Doctor Doom was going to do this, and it took them seven years to get around to that. Well, you know what? It also took 7 years for them to announce a Star Wars trilogy after the sequel trilogy failed, and then 7 years later, no trilogy.
Yeah, well, they're still writing a whatchamacallit, what's his face from the sequels?
Blade?
No, what's his face? Han Solo's son. What's his face?
Ben Solo.
Nice gun.
Running Solo.
They're writing. They're writing the origin story. They've been doing it for a long time.
Oh, you're talking about Kylo Ren.
It'll eventually drop. Kylo Ren. They're gonna do. They've been writing a movie for the Kylo Ren origin story and the Knights of Ren. So
that'd be interesting.
But it's taking them forever, and then you get shit with Star Wars television. One show is tolerable, then it gets slowly worse, then it gets bottom of the barrel, and then they do something good, but everyone has the fatigue, so it doesn't rate as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of apathy going on. I can tell you that right now, man.
I mean, it does. It takes a long time for them. It takes a long time for them to produce stuff and put it out, which I get that. I was in the industry, I get it, but it's like
I don't understand it at all. Because I don't understand how Law and Order can whip out fucking 20-some goddamn fucking hour-long episodes, man. You know what I mean? In a matter of a fucking year. But it takes Netflix 4 fucking years to like put out another season of something. I don't get that shit at all, dude. And especially when they're dumping hundreds of millions of dollars into these fucking shows.
Yeah. But Netflix
behind that
versus like the Netflix show has.
Disney's the same fucking way. Look how long, look how long it's taken to get Ahsoka season 2 out.
Yeah. Like Hive. The thing behind that is that Dick Wolf knows his audience, and he can streamline all of that production to cater to the audience. Whether it's Buena Vista Pictures or Marvel Studios or Lucasfilm, they don't know 100% who their audience is, which is where you get all the allegations about all of the toxic. You got to blame the toxic fans for everything instead of pointing the finger at their own incompetence.
No, I agree. I mean,
Well,
and it's like that's where I see the fault at the executive level is that they can't strike the balance between the noob audience and the fandom. You got to find the blend, otherwise you get these movies that don't perform to their expectations, and then they have to rewrite everything, and then they have to recast everything to deal with the criticism.
Here's my thing. You know, and I know people are going to disagree about this, but you know what? Fuck the normies. Okay? You know what the normies can have? They're normie fucking shows. Star Wars fans want some fucking Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just how it is. And I don't give a shit. You know, like, again, you can change some things. But when you totally just re-fucking do the whole goddamn thing and make everything completely fucking different, what do you think is gonna fucking happen? You bought that goddamn IP for the fucking fans. You didn't buy it because you love Star Wars. So it's just like, oh, I'm gonna buy this for the fans and then just change a bunch of fucking shit.
Yeah, and
they're gonna be fine with us treating the OG characters like fucking dog shit. Yeah. They're gonna be fine with us not making a coherent fucking timeline for this fucking sequel movies. Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
My biggest thing
that's when you get things like a Grogu for the normies. So every soccer mom who doesn't know Star Wars buys a little cute.
I mean, look, when Grogu came out, I freely admitted, like, I was a fan. I like Grogu. And I was really hoping, like, holy shit, like, all we've seen is Yoda and Yaddle.
Yeah.
Like, maybe we'll get to see some type of background history about the species or something. Dude, this motherfucker hasn't even talked. And how long has it been now?
He's still a baby, though.
Fuck Grogu, dude. Dude, you know what would be the great? I would give a standing goddamn fucking ovation, dude, if somebody would just point blank shoot that fucker in the head, man.
Yo, yeah, dude.
Hive, splatter everywhere.
Hive, I'm gonna send you an Eyeblash Grogu t-shirt.
Scout Trooper. My biggest thing with Star Wars, though,
to match the Eyeblash Ewok shirt.
My biggest thing with Star Wars and so like these Marvel movies is you just know the good guys.
Maybe I'll freeze them in carbonite. Who knows? I don't know. I'll think about it.
I want a Star Wars series where
that little bastard, they just abused him for toy sales.
You're talking over the top of each other, man.
Hey, I can't hear both of you guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. What were you saying? I'm sorry, man.
About Star Wars.
My biggest thing about Marvel Star Wars is you just always know these good guys are going to win. I want a Star Wars film where the bad guy Sith wins for once.
Episode 3.
Once.
Episode 3, good call.
Episode 5. Episode 5.
Yeah. Well, you know, at the end of the day, the good guys.
My bad. I don't mean to talk over people. I can't hear some of it.
You're good, dude. You're good.
It's messed up though. I can't hear them all talking. I couldn't hear T-Mog.
You're fine, man. Brickmaid says you're safe, Hive. Grogu can't hurt you. Yeah.
He can though. He can. That little bastard can choke slam your ass.
Yeah, and it's like you make a good point about how marketable Grogu is to the normies, but then you have to realize that the fans are most likely to want to see the movies, to buy the subscription service to watch the TV show. Surely,
I get a lot of fans are desperate, man.
The stock. Surely you have to put the stock in that money versus trying to do the two-face of looking at the fans and looking at the normies, because like these properties would be better chronologically, structurally, literally if you looked at the fandom mindset. But going after the normies just rubs wrenches into bad places and grinds gears.
Nah, man, look, the normies is the problem though. The normies is what holds a lot of shit back. Well, at least with certain things. You know, like Lego, for instance. You know, when I bring up fucking a UCS Ghost, everybody thinks I'm talking about goddamn fucking, Bigfoot or something. Like, something
UCS Ghost.
Like, Hive is so silly. They're never going to do that. Like, well, yeah.
No, they would. I still think they're going to give you the $1,000 price point you want.
Dude, We just
I
got
think they'll
used
do
to
it.
the Falcon. We're fine. There's
Bro,
no reason you gotta put
a
on
ghost. I
And
feel
look,
like they could.
let me ask you guys something, man. Here's another thing too. What do you think would complement sitting next to the fucking UCS Falcon? Not
Kessel
the
Run
fucking
Falcon?
Death Star. Not that goddamn piece of shit. A UCS
No
Ghost.
way,
It'd
no.
be like the same fucking size almost, right? That would be a complimentary fucking thing.
I feel like
dude,
the most they
UCS
would do is like $600 ghost, 650 like the crest. I feel like they'd do like 6,500 pieces for the ghost if they did it.
But dude, a UCS Ghost with the what's the other little ship that connects to it?
The Phantom.
Phantom.
Yeah, if that came off, like it's picture
Dude,
that
if you
UCS
made
stuff.
the fucking Ghost the same size as the Falcon, which it would be in that if you put it like scale to
That's
scale,
yeah.
you know, and then you attach the Phantom to it, and then you
Oh,
give them the
dude.
Ghost crew and maybe throw
No,
in a couple.
it'd be sick, but they
Yeah.
wouldn't do it.
I know that's
If
what
the
everybody keeps
Ghost
telling
was
me, and I'm like,
great,
fuck that
maybe
shit.
they
I'm
would
just,
do
I
it.
can't. I
I mean,
feel
if they
like I
weren't
gotta,
piece
like,
farming, they could get it done with 6,500 pieces. If they weren't piece farming greebling, they absolutely could make it in scale with the UCS Falcon, but they're gonna piece farm.
I don't want
It's not gray, man. They won't make it. It's not gray.
Yeah, they have to give us red and yellow and fucking some green.
Getting
I
so
don't know.
angry. I love it.
I don't, because everybody's so nonchalant. I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
But
Bro, like if
but,
they
like,
use some
any-
big boy pieces on it, they could make it at scale. They don't have to make it. a thousand.
Yo,
And
those
it
two,
is-
I
those
have a
two
more-
ships together, UCS style, would be sick. Dude. It
Yeah.
would be sick.
I mean, this is a more valid UCS that they haven't done. Why, after 3 or 4 playsets, whatever it is, why do we not have a UCS System Infiltrator?
I was
Why?
just talking to who was I
Why?
just talking to this about?
Why?
Good one.
Hey,
we were
Mo.
just talking about this
Why?
with someone.
Hey, Mo. Holla, Mo.
What is it?
Thank you,
Hold on.
Pockets. I appreciate you, man.
Ghost Gang.
Look.
Hey,
The thing
F
here-
off
look, it's
with
not even
that,
just a
man.
ghost. It's not even just a ghost. It's not even
And you
just
got
a ghost.
it's the Phantom too. The Phantom too.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not even just a ghost. That's just my argument about the UCS, like compared to the Falcon or whatever. But no, like what Maul just said, right? Or how about I'm losing the name, but in Andor, you guys know what ship I'm talking about, right? Right? Fucking
Allcraft?
yeah, right. That was the one that was escaped the tractor beam and shit.
Yep,
Like that's
Allcraft.
a beautiful looking ship because you know what? Most of us that are like hardcore Star Wars fans and shit, because we like the gear porn, we like ships, we like weapons, we like techie stuff. You know what I mean? Like just these types of things are just something in these worlds that we just really love and adore. It's not just the Force. It's like lightsabers, like right? So I'm like, Lego, I know you guys are fucking scared. I get it. You're scared to make something besides a fucking goddamn X-Wing or TIE fighter. But you know what?
I'll agree with that statement.
There's a lot of stuff out there. Just like there's a lot of cool weapons. A lot of cool lightsabers. Not just Yoda, Luke Skywalker, and Darth motherfucking Vader, dude.
Bro, give me Count Dooku, buildable saber.
Well, let me rewind for a second because I lost track. Back to what Maul was saying about like a show about bad guys and stuff, you know what I mean, where the bad guys win or whatever. Like I have said the two greatest things, man, that they could make that I think fans would really love, and you can get it from a really good like Sith perspective, is how the Rule of Two came about with Darth Bane and Darth
Yeah,
Vader.
bro.
Or do something with God, Revan.
I
know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
Revan,
mean, Old
just think about like if you
Republic
took
series with them
that
fucking
seriously,
shit
like
up,
to do Andor and shit, you can think about how complex Revan is, dude. He was a Jedi, he was a Sith, you know what I mean? Like the pain and suffering, like you can do a lot of cool shit, like with character development, like dialogue, story, plot, you know what I mean? Like you could do a lot of cool shit, man. But what do? They give us the fucking Acolyte.
I was just gonna
Or they
say,
give
bro,
us
and then they give us the
Last
fucking Acolyte.
Jedi.
I was like,
Yeah.
What the
All
fuck,
you get to
dude?
see, it's like, hey, we're gonna show you Darth Plagueis' nail polish in a cave on the Acolyte. Like you see his
Well, like-
hand, bro. It's like,
Sean
come
knows
on.
what's
Duke
up.
save. Yeah, see, Sean knows what's up. That means
Give me that fucking
legit.
curve, man. Give me that curve.
Bro, on the Maul saber too. Maul and Dooku
Come
sabers.
on, give me a
Right?
Maul saber.
Right?
Oh,
Well, like
Yeah.
the
How about
girthy
Maul?
one.
Let's show the prequels some respect, man, with some Maul lightsaber. And again, it's a dual light. And you know what? Lego,
Bro,
you know what you can do?
Geonosis-
You can make it too. You
Geonosis
can disconnect the
fucking
fucking
GWP, bro.
lightsaber, man, and make them two. Just like the real one. What's that, dude?
Geonosis GWP right there. Give me a Geonosis Arena. The GWP is the Duke saber.
dude, I'm gonna give Lego my fucking.
Have
nuts.
they?
Give me a big UCS prequel set, please. We're gonna do UCS. Give me a damn prequel
Go on the
set.
phone,
not
dude.
UCS
Go on the
OT
phone,
one,
Brent. That's what I do.
Hold on, everybody. Yeah, we got a little thing here. Brent's MacBook is broken. Man.
Well, speaking of that, I'm having Brent technical difficulties myself because I can't hear Maul or T-Mog. So I'm gonna get off the
Oh, you gotta
phone
rejoin.
and join back on my laptop through my Set Sidious account.
I think that's
All
like
right,
a
well,
StreamYard
don't
glitch
take too
for
long because
sure.
we're not gonna be streaming for too much longer. I do. Have
Yeah,
to get up
I'll
in
be
the
right
morning.
back. I just gotta fix
Yeah.
it because I'm having Brent technical difficulties for sure.
I know, but everybody needs to
Brent
understand.
tonight?
We'll see in a minute, Sidious.
Later.
Everybody needs to understand how actually angry I am.
Yeah.
I know I don't
Like-
seem like it. I know I'm always just a fucking rainbows and sunshines, man. But I'm not exactly thrilled to get up early in the morning to go to work.
Yeah.
That's
And
fine.
like,
Is it
By the way,
Sunday?
Eric-
It's not Sunday.
yeah,
I
And
know,
like-
I know,
rough.
but I won't. I will be in Utah on Friday.
yeah, I will be there too.
So I was like,
Oh
well,
yeah,
I'm in
you
work
guys are
tomorrow,
going
I'm kinda
to
make up.
To
to
Bleak
the
Slopes.
yeah.
Yeah, slopes,
And also-
baby.
And also,
Man,
like,
I'm so jealous of you guys. Dude.
Speaking of the sabers, have they made a mace Windu saber yet?
No.
No, nope. Only OT and the
Oh.
Dark Saber.
That
Yeah.
reminds me. So I was gonna show you guys some. I saw this thing that somebody put out there about some figs that haven't been made yet, and I wanted to go over them with you guys. Since
The
we got some
variants
Star Wars
of
fans out here anyway.
Padme.
Was it Andrew?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Andrew's
but I'm
always
pretty
doing
sure I
stuff
got
like
the-
that.
I'm pretty sure I got the name and the thing. It was just something I saw randomly.
Yeah.
Bad Guys won in Acolyte, but look where that got us. Darth Plagueis will never see the light of day again. Yeah, dude. You know what?
I won't watch
What's
that
her
shit.
name again? Leslie Headland. Yeah.
Thing.
You know what? Leslie Headland, fuck off. Fuck you for fucking trying to just take fucking prequel shit and be like, oh, I want to do this and I want to do this. Fuck the fans.
Yeah.
Fuck the lore. Oh, just like, you know, I always fucking made fun of her in the fact that when someone asked her what her favorite Star Wars or Star Wars movie was, she was like, oh, all of them. And I'm like, you fucking fake ass motherfucker.
Holy
You
LARP,
can ask
bro. Holy
anybody-
LARP.
Any fucking Star Wars fan what your favorite fucking movie or whatever it is. And
Yeah,
we
and they'll
all
say
got
Revenge of the
different
Sith because it's the best one.
But
I'm
I'll
just saying,
say
we all-
Return
But what I'm
of-
saying is, like-
Return of the Jedi.
None of us would be like, oh, all of them are my favorite.
No, that's total LARP, bro. Like
What
if
are you
anyone
talking
says that
about,
as
man?
LARP,
I
Come
love
on now.
all the Star Wars TV.
Come on, man.
Yeah. And like what you were talking about, a UCS compatible set with the Falcon. Was there any ships that the Falcon chased or chased the Falcon? Like how,
Star
like how,
Destroyer, TIE
like
fighters.
how TIE fighters, like how the TIE fighters chased the X-wings, etc.
After the Falcon? Is that what you're saying?
These boys.
God
man.
damn, that looks sexy, Maul. That looks healthy. Hold on. Let me wait. Show the back up real quick.
Or like how the ISD,
Yeah, that's
the
cool.
ISD chased the Tantive 4.
Yeah, dude.
Ultimate build.
Does that TIE variant have an official name?
That reminds me, Maul. You know what? Now
Pull
that
back
you
up
live
again?
closer, I can actually get this to you.
The
dude.
T-Mog, what ships would you
Hell yeah.
yo.
What ships were you saying that went and chased with the Falcon?
Go, bro.
Probably Slave One.
Bro, there's
Yes.
the outpost right here, SpongeBob. SpongeBob and his tie interceptor.
Ha.
But yeah, I had to get that girl sealed because buying that big Republic gunship store display from Brick.
Give me a
Slopes, I got
UCS one of
$100
those,
for
bro.
credit.
UCS interceptor with hyperdrive ring. Need
Oh
that.
my god, that would go so hard.
Bro, that's like the only way I could see a Jedi interceptor getting UCS is like if it has like the hyperdrive ring loop.
Dude, you make a great point, Bimmer. Oh my god, if we had one of
because
those,
that thing could be sick.
bro.
I think it
Give
would
us
be
red
great.
or blue, whatever. Just
Yeah,
not
I'll take
gray.
any
Don't
color.
make some gray.
No,
fucking
no, they would. I don't
bear.
think they'd ever make a Jedi interceptor gray. That'd be genuine, like, yeah, they'd be like genuinely
They
happy.
made it in Darth Vader colors. What comes to mind was if anybody who cares about Transformers, they did a Star Wars Transformers collaborative figure line, and there was like a Darth Vader Oh, sorry, you're saying TIE Interceptor. I'm thinking Jedi Interceptor. Sorry, I don't know.
No,
Whatever.
it's all good. So let's go over some of these figs that should be made. I think that would be very interesting because there were some good ones, and I feel like ranting about it.
They need to make that shark. They need to make that shark guy who appears for 2 seconds in Mos Eisley's cantina in A New Hope.
Well,
No
honestly, a
boss
lot of
was
these
crazy,
characters are really significant throughout the story. Throughout the saga.
Infinite Loop.
Yeah.
Oh, Utapau. Let's give me Utapau and Master Builders.
I just think as far as putting some aliens out there would be great. So I would like to hope that they would make the head elongated though, unlike what they did with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah,
I could see them totally doing just like a.
Yeah.
Is
Is it Captain Typho?
What's up with his eye?
I don't know, but during the prequels, yeah, for sure, he was definitely significant as far as like part of the story, the action, and helping out Padme and everything else.
Oh, that's the Stone Wars Instagram.
Yeah, but definitely a character I would have liked to have seen. Jocasta knew. Look, the one thing about her,
Jedi Temple, Master Builder.
Yeah, but see, I think that would be a really rad GWP, like part of the library. And her,
yeah, 100%.
My head went to.
And look, a very short amount of screen time, but really made her presence felt.
Yeah.
You know, like you knew she took that shit seriously, like the library records. Because remember,
path you have to
like,
take to get to be that
not in our records, then it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
What's that?
So instead of making like a Jedi Temple vignette for Jocasta New, they made a kitchen for Aunt Eberu.
We haven't gotten an Aunt Beru before, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, like everything, like there's a lot of things that like they throw throw us a bone every now and again, but it's like way too far in between.
Now, I would also like to point out that hold on. Everybody needs to understand something for a minute. I've ranted about Aunt Beru, okay? But it's the context. It's the context of why I've ranted about Aunt Beru. I'm not upset that they made an Aunt Beru fig, necessarily. I'm upset that we've gotten no fucking badass figs in so fucking long, and then they were like, oh, you know what everybody will like? A fucking Aunt Beru cooking in the kitchen. Like, what are you talking about? We're fucking Star Wars fans. What are you doing? And then, of course, Incobb blew that shit up. Now everybody loves fucking Aunt Beru. I look like a fucking asshole.
I actually went back on my TikTok and like when that came out, and I was talking shit about it.
By the way, I also wanted to acknowledge about Brent. I forgot to highlight that. Yes, I'm sorry your mood is ruined, Brent.
Hop on the phone.
And we're here for you, man. You know, hopefully we can help you out if you need help. You know, but I'll talk to you about it later. But
hopefully, there's a screen repair place nearby. Yeah.
It's an Apple, so if he's got Apple Care, hopefully, then it should be a easy thing to get fixed.
I thought Apple's just healed themselves. I thought that's how cool they were.
My thing stopped. My MacBook stopped charging one time, and I called because I have the Apple Care, and he told me to press like 17 different keys, and that shit just worked. I was like, what? I wrote it down just in case it ever happened again. I was like, how the fuck did you know like all those keys, bro? Like it actually just works now.
Also, I wanted to acknowledge Brick Maiden had said can't wait to see Mayo and me at
I can't wait to see you two, Iron Maiden. We need to trade sig figs if you got them. And Beamer, that guy sounds like the smartest guy at the Genius Bar.
You know, it was over the phone. He did it over the phone.
Yeah, so he must be also the smartest guy at the Genius Bar.
Oh yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, he was. Yeah, it was crazy. The phone call lasted a whopping like a minute 30.
That's crazy.
All right, let's talk about some more figs.
Yeah, I'm pissed. They're making a new damn charger. Come on, man. I like USB-C.
Wait.
Wait, they're not using USB-C anymore?
No, that new iPhone, I think it's a new charger. I'm pretty sure.
What?
Dude, wheels on the side.
What?
Let's just skip that and go back
and
to
look,
USB-C.
everybody, I would say, oh, haha, that's what you guys get, you know, for being like Apple phones and shit.
Is that why your messages are green?
But it doesn't matter. The same shit's gonna happen over on this side of the aisle with Androids.
Yeah.
Because yeah, in Androids they don't have a fucking. First it was the iPhones. They took away the microphone hookup, and then fucking Android did it. And I'm like, Android, what the fuck? Don't do something just because they do it.
They lost their.
And I'll tell you,
advantage taking away the headphone jack.
I've had the same USB-C
don't even get a cube
charger
anymore.
for like 4 to 5 years. It hasn't broke. Those shitty.
Dude, I love
iPhone
USB-C,
chargers
man.
broke like crazy. I've had the same USB-C for I don't know how long now.
Dude,
Not
yeah,
even
USB-C.
a wiggle.
Dude, I still have my
Oh,
charger
man.
for my Mac. I have the newer MacBook, like 25 or 24, and then I still have my 2017 MacBook charger when they first started like using the USB-Cs and stuff. And dude, I still have that same one from the 2017 one because I don't feel like opening the new one yet. Dude, still charges just fine. Like it's turning a little yellow towards the end, but it charges. Bro.
Watch this new one be like the old one again and start getting on some bullshit. They're like, "Oh, we're not making any
Get on
money.
that
No one's buying our
bullshit."
chargers again."
Well, now I can hear T-Mog and them all over. But they still won't let me put my Stud Cities account through YouTube, which is ridiculous. But anyways,
that's weird.
how dare you? How dare you?
How
Talk
about some
watch
Dr.
him, bull.
Kambar?
How dare you talk about my Aunt
The
Peru?
techno.
I feel like this would definitely take.
Fuck Amper.
I feel like this definitely would take some new molds. But you know, I mean, I've seen some pretty wild customs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get a custom for my Geonosis arena because it's like I have everyone but him in there.
I feel like ironically the smart brick voice thing would work good on him.
Yeah.
I
Man,
don't want to find out.
Would
I know, right?
Leslie Headland try to make that robot game?
Yeah, I know, right? Dexter, dude, this has been a very big popular one. A lot of people have been wanting Dexter out there, and I could see why. And it would be. I don't feel like you got to do a little bit of a mold action, but it's not like we haven't done 4 arms before.
Bro, they just love to just not do anything with a new mold.
Hey,
He's
they only
gotta
make
Unless
billions
it's a
in
different
profit.
theme.
He's got to be a big fig, bro. He's got to be big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Just take the Long Krell fig. It's the same species, right?
I think so.
If they make a big fig of him, it'll look like the big rat Chungus again.
But his torso, though, like I know the minifigs of the 4 arms, they look good, but
I feel like they
torso
could do
is big,
something
big.
in the vein of who's the big motherfucker from Harry Potter, man?
Hagrid?
Not
Yeah.
Hagrid, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
yeah,
Hagrid's
because
like
Hagrid's not a big fig, but they still make
No.
him look big because of the thickness of the mold and shit.
Yeah, they
I don't
could.
know.
They could do the mold over the
But
top. Yeah.
but regardless, I think fans would be pretty happy with just about anything because at least we'd have them. What we got next? Oh, Shimi
But you can't
Skywalker.
throw an excuse
Me.
though. You can't throw an excuse for Dexter because they make billions of dollars. They can make a mold. It's
Dude,
not
if they made a
that
Dexter's
big a
diner, that
mold.
shit would sell so good, bro. But they
Yeah,
would find a way to
oh my
mess up
God.
the diner or something. It would-
People have been begging for it. The prequel
Yeah.
fans.
That
Yeah.
would be a great set, wouldn't it, man?
They would charge us 160, and it would be a fucking something.
They
Yeah,
should.
probably.
Like if they do end up making a Dexter Jackson, you got to make an MBS set of his diner.
I don't know if it's big enough to be MBS.
Hey, we got a kitchen already. We got my girl.
Yeah, GWP, bro, for something they could throw something like that, just like the inside. I don't know. I'd still be happy with that, but I'd prefer something obviously a little bit bigger. But bro, imagine the Bounty Hunter Pursuit. You get, dude. Imagine the Bounty Hunter Pursuit. You get the actual
right?
the ships, and then you get his diner at the bottom.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That'd be
dope.
freaking sweet, dude.
Take my money.
How does Shmi relate to Luke and Leia?
Shmi is Anakin's mother.
Yeah. She was just a random person that the Force chose to impregnate with Darth Vader.
But
So to say.
I think, and I don't know how hard it would be to make an actual different type of print or mold or whatever that would be unique to her. But I just feel like if you could make something unique to her as a minifig,
Torso.
it would yeah, maybe something. But like, yeah, I think that would be very popular because it's Anakin's mother. Without her, there'd
Give
be
us a
nothing.
Shmi kitchen. Give us the Shmi kitchen. With,
That means that Shmi is Luke's grandma.
That's
So
right.
she's the Holy Mary of Star Wars.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
she's
that's
like-
that's the analogy is because there was no father. Anakin was born out of midichlorians.
yeah.
Like
the Force is like the
Yeah.
Holy Ghost.
Anakin's supposed to
Catholic
be
religion.
like a representation, sort of like of Jesus,
Yeah.
and she was
Dude,
like
give
she's
it-
the representation of like Mother Mary.
Give us a damn G-dub or a little set of the
I
kitchen
thought you said give us a
table with
Jesus.
Jar Jar, Qui-Gon, Obi. Give us that kitchen table, man. That's all I want. With
Oh,
her,
that would
man.
be a
That'd
good one. I'd be
beautiful.
down with that. That's such an
That would be
iconic scene
awesome.
too. You know.
I like that kitchen. I actually like that kitchen.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Chancellor Valorum. You know what'd be great though if you got this fig and get one of those fucking floaty things that they're on. That'd be a nice little GWP, a nice little G-dub, a little floating
Give us
thing.
the blue dude on there.
Where we at? Where
Yeah,
we
it'd be
at?
better if you could just get all
Oh,
three of
Valorum.
them. You know that'd be.
Give us the Senate, bro. Was anyone after Shmi that I missed?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you know who I want? I want a
what?
damn official Dryden Voss fig.
Oh,
Dryden
yeah.
Voss from the Solo movie, and he's in now.
Yeah.
He was in
Did
the
it-
Maul
did they-
series.
Because they didn't do one of him, did they?
No.
Yeah, that's weird.
Man, that's like rough because like I don't know if they'll do it now.
Yeah.
Well,
probably
he was
not.
wasn't he? He
Not
was
unless
just
something weird happened.
he was just in the Maul animated series. I haven't seen it. In the
Yeah,
full
but they didn't do
entire-
dick with Maul animated series, man. I swear to
Yeah,
fucking God,
that's
dude.
true, for sure.
Ugh.
Bro, yeah, but the thing is, they could still do it this next year. I mean, actually, no, they
They
have a lot of
could.
races
I think
already.
they are. I think they're.
Yeah.
I
think
hope
they're
to
gonna
God,
do
bro. It's not like the first time something came out and then they waited like a year and a
Yeah.
half or something to release something, so it's still possible.
it. They did it with
Yeah.
Bad Batch. They did the same thing. They waited.
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit.
it's still
Yeah,
it's
that's
still
true.
still likely.
Who we got next? Yaddle.
Yaddle.
Dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Jedi Council,
You know what?
Jedi Chambers, GWP.
Honestly, out of all these figs that you've showed, Hive, I would want Yaddle just to compliment for like a Yoda's
sure.
heart.
They could
For sure.
easily do Yaddle.
I don't know why, but her kill
With
scene
Yaddle
and
and
the,
Yoda would be off the chain.
her kill scene and the
yeah, that
those
was
little
pretty
shorts
hardcore, dude.
made
Oh,
me
the Tales
so-
of the Jedi.
Yeah,
That
it made
was
me so-
really-
I don't know
that
why,
was
but
so
her kill
good.
scene made me so happy.
Hey.
I know.
She was
I don't know
snitching, bro.
No, I appreciate that
Imagine-
mallet, dude.
Nah,
I
that was
appreciate
sad, bro.
Imagine- Oh, I just thought, like, you know, the Dagobah diorama.
Yeah.
Like if they upscaled that to minifigure scale and they had a Yoda and Yaddle in the sack or something.
What?
How does that make sense?
Look, I ain't gonna hate on it. All right, let's move on. Boss Nos.
Yeah.
Boss Nass,
Come
bro.
Yes.
They could easily make him in a
Oh.
set, bro, but they don't want to. They just
Seeing the
don't.
customs, the TCS customs of this dude, it gets me so irritated. They won't.
He
give us a
definitely
boss
should be a
names.
big fig. Look at his ass.
Yeah, I could.
Oh god.
They would give us the molded head. At most.
I know, good old boss, man. Come on, man. Come on. He's the boss hog of the Star
good-
Wars universe, dude.
The other great species, the Gungans.
I swear I'm gonna get them Gundams. Anyways, all right, what do we got next?
He definitely is the boss hog.
I know, right? Boss of Mata or is it Mita? I can't remember. But so this I feel like would just go good with the what we were just talking about with Chancellor.
Yeah.
Palpatine's arrest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or something similar to that. Yeah. It would be a good mold.
Yeah.
He was,
And
he was kind of a
including-
bitch ass though. He didn't protect anybody. He just.
I like this.
I
I like
agree.
this outfit's pretty wild too, man. I like this shit. All right,
And
what else we
the-
got? Oh no. That's
Oh, I commented on that.
yeah. I'm gonna do an extra fury about it tomorrow.
Yeah,
probably,
bro,
if I
like
get
some-
home at a decent time.
Yeah, I swear some alt builders just like they cannot take criticism at all. Especially coming from him. Like that guy is like one of the nicest dudes too. So it's like
That's what I was saying earlier. I was like,
yeah,
dude,
if you can't
Flapjack
take
is a good
criticism from
guy.
him, man, you're never gonna take criticism from anybody.
Like
Yeah.
it's-
So you know what? It's gonna be worse. My fucking criticism. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be going off on that shit. You know.
Are you
what I
gonna
mean?
do that at Brick Slopes? When are you gonna do that one? Or are you not leaving till? When are you leaving?
Oh, you know something? No. I was actually gonna do extra fury tomorrow night, as long as I get home
Yeah.
at a decent time
Oh,
and
okay.
everything. But you know what occurred to me? I guess I'm not gonna be able to do pure rant fury.
Nah,
this
because
Friday.
we'll be on the road.
Oh man, I'm gonna be.
Do it
a
live,
slave for
bro.
everybody.
just sub me in, bro. I'll just be the filler. I can
You
yell.
wanna
at
fill
them
in for pure fury?
Yeah. I'm like, motherfuckers
There
are
you go, right?
yelling at slap shot.
Everybody's gonna be like, "What's wrong with Beamer?"
That guy
like
who built
Hive.
that, the guy who built that alt build that was a part of the video. He followed me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll definitely do some of your alt builds." And then after watching that, I was like, "Nah, I'm not."
No, he followed me too. And look,
Yeah,
I have to make, and I'll make the distinction tomorrow. But like, I'll say tonight is like, look, he's a talented builder.
yeah, no, all alt builders are, man. It's an
what,
art.
Yeah, and what Slapshot was criticizing wasn't like the whole build or anything. Like there wasn't necessarily. Again, I highly recommend, and maybe I'll react to the video tomorrow. But I highly recommend going and watching Slapshot's videos about it. It was more about like, again, the structure, and the stability and stuff. And just like Beamer just said now, and I said earlier tonight, like, again, we're not kissing his ass. Slapshot's a nice guy.
Yeah, man.
He truly is. He's a nice dude. He cares about his fans. He cares about the community. Like, I've spoken to him quite a bit. So, and he was pretty civil when he was making these criticisms. So, yes, is a little part of my heart going to break that I got to rip on somebody that is a talented builder because I really like that Gypsy Danger mock. Yes.
But yeah, you got to separate the art from the artist in this situation.
Yeah, well,
yo, who's the
What?
This reminds me of how Ryan does reviews on his boy that sends him all those sets.
Republic Bricks.
Yeah, and that dude, no offense, he's a little prick who just uses fanboy.
Fuck that guy.
Wait,
No,
I what you're talking about. I'm saying hi to Billy.
Yeah, that dude doesn't like me. I don't care. I'm a
Who
professional
who's
designer.
him up?
Been one for
Republic
30
Bricks.
years.
Timmy, dude. He's
Yeah, Timmy.
Oh,
They're like, bro, some of his stuff is like, I support all the fan designers, artists, but some of them are whack as, like, the stuff is whack, and Ryan tells the truth about it.
Yeah.
Like, and people
Yeah,
get
no,
so
that's-
angry.
Watch out, we might
Early-
get sued, bro. We might
No,
get
look,
sued.
that's
Watch
something
out.
I have
earlier.
I'm ready for that shit.
No,
in
that's
case one
something
day I
back
do
in the
go off on that.
day. Back in the day, that's as time. Like, I liked Ryan, like, for a long time, but over time, I've seen him do certain things that's like really made me respect him a lot more. Whether it was like, waiting all fucking day, signing autographs for these lines that are crazy.
Yeah.
But another thing was, when he reviewed Republic Bricks,
He's real.
shit.
He's real.
Like,
about it.
yeah, because
Yeah,
he's
I was
friendly,
worried
he's
when I
friendly.
clicked on the Mustafar, the Mustafar one that's on there, and I was like, all right, let's see how he reviews this. And it was like any other review he would do.
No, he was completely honest, and
Yeah.
again, he's friends with Timmy and shit. So I was just like, that earned a lot more, even more respect. From him, because I'm like, yeah, dude, I appreciate you being fucking honest about that shit. You know,
But
what I
it's
mean?
also-
Was it an authentic review of the product because the product wasn't accurate to the source material?
Yeah, and it's not like he totally shit all over Timmy stuff either. You know what I mean? He just pointed out like maybe a discolored piece or
Exactly.
Yeah, because it says like it was like the percentage of genuine clean Lego new versus
Exactly.
used pieces, and the percentages were all off.
Yeah.
And it's like
But-
when you're paying that much money, you know.
And when I say like my respect went up, because also I knew from that point on, I was like, Ryan's always going to tell the truth about fucking reviews and shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Because
He's
if he'll
that
go
way.
in on hard about like if somebody his friends said or whatever, and he's always fair about shit. That's why sometimes I don't agree with him. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, nah, fuck being fair.
Because like it says a lot about someone to get sent something for review and not be afraid to pull punches if it's a bad product.
Right.
Like,
By the
yeah,
way,
that time when that vacuum cleaner company sponsored Cheesy Studios and Cheesy Studios told people not to buy it.
right.
But
Dude, I've even seen
it is
Ryan
true.
in like whatnot streams. I've even seen him. I remember one time, there was a set that he was selling on the stream or whatever, and it got the bidding got into the point where he was like, okay, look, don't bid anything over or don't bid anymore because it's already reached what the set costs.
Yeah, he still does that now.
Yeah, he's like, it's not retired. You can go to Walmart and buy this fucking shit, and because he's trying to be an honest businessman, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's a good thing too when he sells like used sets. Like he makes sure like he gives you the most accurate description on what is in front of you. He shows like everything.
Yeah, and that's how bad shit's got, man. Because I'm just like to the point where like, oh, thanks, Brian, for having ethics.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's what I'm saying.
that's
You see that
bad
video?
shit,
Did you see that video where it was like the most hated YouTuber or whatever? I watched it.
Well, it was
and it wasn't like a
deceiving.
thing where it was like just saying like, oh, it's like it was like a.
I
it was more
almost
like a
ranted about
documentary.
it. I almost
It
read
was like a
about it.
documentary, but
Because I
just like,
appreciated his take, but it was like clickbait. Because I was like, oh.
yeah, and the
But it
thing is, like,
wasn't
what I took away from it was, I was like, they're really gonna like, and all of his haters, like, they're gonna miss that dude when he's gone, like when he's not like when he's done with
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, the thing I was talking about with like the Timmy stuff, his boy, like he's dead honest about it, and it's not even about the fan designers that are submitting it. It's like Timmy buys these designs from these fan designers,
Yeah.
and then he's given used crappy parts with it, like in these sets. And so it's like, dude, I get you paid for that, but like, bro, at least represent these fan designers in the right way.
Yeah, no, 100%. He's just doing them a disservice by doing that. By just improving his margins to as high as he fucking can by just cheaping out.
He always got mad at me because I always called him out.
The guy who built the Tiger Shark gunship, he's like Cody Ainer. He's like he takes a lot of criticism and he definitely works with it. Like, so I just filmed a video about this thing, and there's a lot of like good about it, but I mean there's a lot of other things that I know I'm not like worried that he's gonna get mad by the things I say, because like it's like he's a all builder that actually takes criticism. But like the other guy, I don't know if I'm gonna build any of that stuff because I don't feel like getting a bunch of DMs or phone calls like saying like, no, you need to try it again.
But see, that's the thing though about the like when you actually do it for a living in the industry, you take criticism. That's part of
to take it better.
Like it makes you better. Like you have to, like when you're working for these companies, they review things in front of everyone, and the whole team gets to just rip you up. They get to like say, "What I don't like this. You could do this better. This is I don't like this."
Yeah.
But it helps you because then you're like, "Oh, yeah, I could have done that better. You're right. I should have done this." It's
Look. That's
and like
the best
the
way to get
business,
better at stuff,
yeah, and like the business of all of those sponsored reviews and stuff is what they were talking about on London Calling, because Greg called out people who review all of that stuff, and his British friends were talking about if they were British, not American, they would have to declare the exact source of who sent it to them, but because they're American, with the American laws, they don't do that. And Brightest Witch Bricks said they don't do that because, then their content doesn't perform as well. Which is like, if you're an honest reviewer and you tell your viewers exactly who sent it to you, where it came from, you build that authenticity. But a lot of people sell themselves out to get the views, and so they're not authentic.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. And that was something else I was going to rant about. That was one of the other things I didn't get a chance to rant about last night. And I know it's going to sound hateful and jealous. And don't get me wrong, there is some jealousy in there. But there's some content I'm generally just curious. And it's just kind of I was going to rant about it. But, and if I have more time tonight, maybe we'll talk about it maybe next Hive stream. Because maybe it's better as a discussion of why some people like certain things, okay? And let me just give you just a prime example of what I mean. There's a trend. It seems like it's mainly females, but I've seen guys do it too, where they don't do anything but just stand there and hold a set or something. You know what I mean? T-Walk. Look, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that, exactly.
Is that how the trend goes?
Oh, Jesus. So, I've ranted about.
I should hold content. A GWP with my man boobs.
Well, no.
Listen. No. Listen. This is important. It's not about like thirst trap shit. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like. Yeah, well, I forgot the one's name. I'd have to look at the picture, but I've ranted about already before. I mean, I'm kind of a lighthearted rant, you know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to be hateful about the person. It's not about the person. It's more of just about the concept. So, Built by Zoe is one of them. And again, she might be a sweet girl. I don't know her. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with your personality or anything like that. It's just your content. So, the one main thing that caught my eye, and somebody else brought this to my attention too, and it's the same fucking video I had ranted about before, where she is literally just has two sets in front of her, and she's just standing there with her mouth just gaping open like it's a goddamn fly trap.
Like she's taking a thumbnail picture or something?
I guess, yeah. But that's it's like
Oh, it's
whatever, maybe
TikTok
2 seconds long or some
shenanigans.
shit. Like, but that's all it is.
That's
And it's just
lazy.
like
Lazy.
it's like it's so crazy to me that something so simplistic that has no thought really put into it, no editing put into it, not like like creative content or whatever. You know what I mean? It's got 90-some thousand likes.
90,000.
Yeah, so if it's got like 90,000 likes, imagine how many fucking views it's got. Like,
Yo.
it's gotta be in the millions.
That's because it's
Defund
nothing,
shorts, bro.
that's because it's nothing thought provoking. They're not asking any questions. They're not trying to say something profound. It's just an empty void that the doom scrollers will click on and then
Yep,
click
exactly
away.
that.
But then to like it afterwards is crazy. 90,000 people decided like, yo, this is
Right,
that's
right,
good.
right, right,
You're
right.
like, what?
You know,
And again,
I'm
I'm not. It's not even about short form content because even though I've ranted about short form content, but usually I've ranted about like short form content. Like
Yeah, but
at
that's
least
just
a lot of the other people that make reels and
Yeah.
stuff. They do some funny things. They edit. They make.
yeah,
You
sure.
know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna make my first video. I'm gonna be the first Lego YouTuber to mukbang and review a set and eat it while I review it.
Eat the set, bro. You gotta eat the set.
Set like a mukbanger.
Yeah, just start swallowing pieces. There you go. I would watch
So-
that if it was a short.
And look, I'm not. It's not even like I'm trying. I don't even know where to put the rant towards. I guess maybe towards the viewers. I guess because.
Yes,
I could sit there and
I
say
raise your
about
expectations as a
Zoe,
viewer,
but I'm
man.
like, if she's gonna get all these views, then I guess why wouldn't she do it? But I don't know.
Exactly,
I
like-
guess
But, like, who liked
like,
that?
That's
Like,
not
who
right.
liked
That's not
that?
right. That's not right. I take that back.
That's why I'm
Because
putting-
I can also do a bunch of shit that would get me a lot more fucking viewers and engagement and all that, but I don't because I don't want to be disingenuous about shit.
I'm still so curious to like who would see that with the content you just described, where they're just holding it and just be like, "Yo, that's
Like
sick," and double tap that shit. Like, what goes
Yeah.
through that person's brain? Like, how?
I remember
Exactly, Beamer. There's nothing going on in their brain. They're
There you
just
go.
doom-
There you
they're
go.
just-
Well,
they're
Beamer,
just
check this out.
doom scrolling.
So a lot of people, well, not a lot, but I definitely Sidious, Mayo, and T-Mog would probably remember this. I don't know, maybe not. A long time ago, and I'm pretty sure it was a Hive stream. It could have been a Good Morning Brick World, but somebody that we know named Chris, he goes by
yeah.
Brick Studio. He made it was like when short form content shorts
Yeah.
first came out.
The
Like we didn't
Moe
really know what it was all about. So he made this short about Mario
Yeah.
toy because it just came out, and the motherfucker, the goddamn toy died halfway through
Yeah,
the
I
fucking
remember
short.
that.
It was just look, I love Chris. It's no nothing personal, but it's just a shitty fucking video. It got millions of fucking views.
yeah,
And I remember just telling like Stans and everybody, like, I'm like, look, man, I'm not trying to say, okay, I hate you or something. That's not what I mean. But a lot of us, and we're all on different levels of editing and skill and cameras and this and that, you know what I mean? But like a lot of us work really fucking hard to try and like entertain people, come up with content, do some editing, try to make stuff look good, you know what I mean? Like try and get better, you know what I mean? And it's like this low-hanging fucking unoriginal fruit
Yeah.
gets millions of fucking views.
Yeah, but I feel like in the long term, it does like people will recognize that in like the long run of things. Like, I mean, right? Like you can make all these like viral shorts get like 1 million views on just like say something stupid, right? But like
Right,
you see the people who work really hard, right? Like let's see an example of like who's the best like long form YouTubers right now is Ryan probably. That people know him, they see him. It's not retention farming. It's not retention farming. It's not retention. It's like just him.
Right.
It's a person, and who has the longest line to see them at these like conventions and shit.
Yo,
Like,
Well,
you know-
you know what? I would say that I try to watch Coconut Brick Studios mocks
What's up, Rick?
videos within the first 24 hours of them uploading, and within the first 24 hours, he already gets 50,000 views on his videos. I remember when Doc introduced me to him doing that mock contest, and he was getting 5,000 views within 24 hours. Now he's getting 50. That's because he put the time and energy into his content compared to something spontaneous happening in a random 4-second whatever.
Yeah.
And it's unplanned. Like, you don't expect a toy to just die or crash on you. And so the millions of other people don't expect that either. and they flock to it for whatever reason because there's nothing going on in between their brains.
Yo, big shout out to my man Rich Brickseen. Yo, Rich, I need to come to your area and put a venomous snake around my neck with the set between my man boobs, and I'm gonna mukbang and eat it. As I review the set, I'm gonna eat each part.
Eat the Rayquaza, bro. Eat the Rayquaza set. That'd be a mission.
Right.
There's a lot of pointy hooks, man.
So I am very sorry, everybody, but
We gotta go.
we gotta end this show.
We gotta go, boys. We gotta go.
Look at Beaver. Looked like he was in pain. He's like, it just broke his heart.
And they're not gonna be one next week either.
You guys should do one live.
That's right.
From Slopes.
Dude, my Cheeto's gonna plummet next week, dude.
Bro, I would just be like,
over, man.
Two streams I'm not gonna do.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll just feel like, why the hell is there no goddamn UCS Ghost?
yeah, I mean, Hive. We could easily do IOL streaming at Slow.
Oh,
You know
my
what I'll
neck just
probably
popped.
do? You know what I'll probably do? I'll probably just re-release an old Pure Rant Fury.
Just on private one.
Yeah, like a private one.
Just go on private
Maybe
that
back
one.
when I was ranting about Gene and shit.
Yeah, go on private like a classic. Certified hood classic.
Why don't you just go live though and show like the sets that are there or the mods?
And just man, he's
That's
gotta
not very
yell.
serious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gotta yell.
Scream and yell at
I'll
everybody's
just walk,
box and
yeah,
stuff.
because I'm probably gonna go live and just walk around.
Oh shit!
What you could do is you could yell at the people that put sets out on display instead of mocks.
Yes.
Oh yes, please, bro. Please do that.
There's
You know,
way too
actually,
many people starting to do that. And get
that was
instantly
something I was-
Rejection.
That was
drives me
something. You
nuts.
know what? That's something maybe we should talk about on the next Hive stream because there is a certain person. Celebrate Studio. That there's a lot of things that I've been told and I'm curious about,
Oh, bro.
but I haven't really. But I would rather talk about it because I don't know certain things. You know what I mean? Maybe other people.
Oh,
do.
I know.
But look,
Atlanta, dude.
Brick Iron Maiden says because we will be too busy partying at.
We
Slopes."
will be
I'm gonna
busy.
fucked up. You guys don't want to watch me all fucked up.
I do. It's a good time.
Yeah, I think that would be a good time, but I
I'm
can't.
gonna start throwing tips. I'm gonna start throwing tips for you to do challenges. Like jump over that trash can. $10.
And also, I will be live on the Mayo Hosco channel, walking around the Galaxy
There you go.
basement.
There
You guys play hide and seek on a collab live. Hide and seek.
right?
That'd be interesting. if it's
So
done well.
Brick seems
Yeah,
like
both
it's
POVs.
oddly specific.
Yo, because you know, I have snakes and I haven't had venomous snakes in a while.
I know.
But I'll throw a venomous snake around my neck and eat some Lego just for you.
And-
Girl.
Well, you know what? You know what you need to do, Stud. You need to go to Vegas and wear that snake around your neck in the black hole.
Eat the Durr Burger. Get the Durr Burger set. Eat that one. That way it looks like. That way you don't get in trouble for eating Lego. It can be considered like self harm.
Do
But
the
eat the burger.
Raiders? Do the Raiders fans still have the black hole section?
Yeah, they do. But most of them are like super fan weirdos, so I try to stay away from them.
I have a hard time with. Is it still Oakland Raiders?
But,
It's-
like the true fans, the true fans, yes, but they're in Vegas now because
They're in Vegas? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm
They're
not
in
even a true
Vegas.
fan of the Oakland Raiders, man. The motherfuckers are L.A.
The LA
Yeah,
Raiders.
that's where they won most of their Super Bowls. Was
Los
LA.
Angeles.
But
It's
yeah,
gotta be where the most fire started. That's the name right there.
They won a Super Bowl in Oakland. They won in LA, but the recent one was in LA. So, yeah, but it's in Vegas now, and the stadium
Fucking
though
Vegas.
is sick, bro. The
I
stadium.
guess what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and that must include fucking winning.
It's ridiculous.
Oh,
Yeah,
shots fired! Shots fired!
Oh
They-
shit!
yeah, they've
Hold on, let
sucked
me
for-
give myself
they've sucked
There
for
we
a
go.
while.
Look, you guys, I gotta call this shit. We're done. You guys
Yeah,
keep on
bye.
fucking talking and stretching the stream out, man, until fucking 5:30 in the morning. I'll be like, guys, I gotta get up and go to work.
I just have to get
No.
up and sell clothes to the Raider fans that are.
No, look, I didn't even think about it until Beamer said something though. Yeah, it's gonna be like 2 weeks till I see you guys again.
Yeah. Well.
What the heck?
Well,
You guys gonna
it'll
be
be
That was
it'll
better
be
when you
six
come back.
it'll be 6 days until I see you.
Well, yeah, it'd be a little different for you, man.
You got to do something live though from Slopes, bro. Slopes is a good.
Who
It's a
knows?
good gun.
Well,
Maybe I'll just go live with my nuts hanging out. How you guys like that?
yeah. Well, like
Fucking
like
slopes. You want
Hive,
to see some
we
slopes?
can go live. We can go live together, IOL on the floor.
No, I apologize, everybody. For some reason, over the last week or so, I've just had this thing about talking about my nuts being everywhere. So please excuse me.
It's your show, man. It's your show.
Yes, you know.
D's nuts.
Well, it's funny. I know a dude who has.
Well, what are you doing? What are you doing right now with the gloves? Like,
I know a dude who
what's the
actually-
operation?
I know a guy. In the
What
shop.
operation are you performing at this given moment?
I know a guy. Speaking of D's nuts, I know a
I'm gonna
guy. Who,
dissect this, I think.
Oh,
These nuts.
Yeah,
I know
I
a
need to
guy
take
who-
this apart too.
oh,
You know a guy who
no.
say this? What do you? Who do you know?
oh, that's a mall boss. That's dope.
Yeah, that's some delicate shit.
No, this dude. When I used to play in a hardcore band a long time ago, he had the shark's teeth from like the fighter pilot ships, the shark's teeth. He had them on the side of his shaft, and then it said D. It said D's above the shaft, like D's nuts. He had shark teeth from the ship on his shaft. This dude is
D's
crazy.
nuts.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
I'm
I'm just sorry. I'm just admiring the bone structure and Darth Maul there.
2002 bust. My God.
Yeah.
Why did they make the packaging black and white for that? It makes no sense to me.
What's up,
Well,
Contra?
They did that. They did that with the mosaics back in the day as well.
I'm starting getting my
I mean,
thumbnail
dude,
pose like
he's
this.
so menacing, man.
Look at that stare.
Come on.
Look at that stare,
looks-
everybody.
It's gonna come to life.
I like
He's looking into my soul.
I
And
like
he's
for
literally
the
looking at
time,
my
too,
soul. He's
it's
addressing me. with his
beautiful.
eyes.
So much better than the Yoda one, bro.
Oh my
It
god.
is way
but
better than the
it's way
Yoda.
better.
Imagine though if they
Yeah,
made one
nice.
with today's parts, it would be a lot smoother. Not that that's bad, but they can make one even better now.
True.
Yeah, because of
True.
all the speed champions era curved slopes.
I feel like
This
his
is
brother
all,
would
like,
be a good
two buys, one
complementary
buy.
piece.
Be so crazy to me that they did this with the parts they had.
Yeah.
It still holds up in my opinion. Except like the eyes. The eyes are the only thing that dates it to me. It's like
I think it looks
Maul,
really good still.
Maul, I'm old. My memory's going bad. What was his brother's name?
Savage.
Savage Press.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good complementary piece.
They still need to make a Grievous bust. A Grievous bust.
Motherfucking yeah, they do.
the one company I forgot that makes the Pokeballs and all that stuff. They make a bust as
Bricker
well.
builds?
They made them all
Bricker
bust.
builds, yeah, Bricker builds.
Yeah, it was pretty nice to see.
Yeah,
them.
there's
It all
some
smoothed off more.
Oh, Silco.
There's some dope ones out there, but Lego needs to do it. Like they
Yes.
What's up, Tron?
Not no bullshit little like statues they're doing with Vader and Yoda. That just looks terrible. I'll never
Bro,
buy
these are
that shit.
fucking
Ugh.
bad, man.
Right?
Hey,
Seems
does
kill
anyone
me.
want to buy 16 of these builds now? Anyone?
Bro,
wanna buy
Just
16 builds
I
only?
have a bunch of those.
Bills
I still,
only? That's
actually,
what I've
I
been
have,
doing.
What?
I have a bunch of those. Open.
Bro, I want some purple. I want the perp
Holy.
187s, bro.
So if you
Nah.
need just
Perp
tanks,
troopers.
if you just
Need
need
a
tanks,
perp
I got you.
I need
Oh
the
no,
perp
I need to
troopers.
sell these tanks. I don't want. I just wanted to.
Oh god,
I
damn,
just
that's
took
what
I'll
I'm
take
all
gonna
the
do.
30
leagues
perp
out
troopers,
today.
sir.
This is the
Yo,
only modern
recently-
Quetzal army build.
Recently,
Bro,
recently
I've
I've
one
been
of my
moving.
gunships. Trade you with one of my gunships.
Dude, damn you guys. We're supposed to end this stream.
Hive, you need to. What you need to do, Hive, is you need to think about this, right? How many 2013 gunships have you built, Hive?
None.
Do you want to
Zero?
None.
You need to build one.
I do.
It's a good one.
We need to end.
I would say if you built one of those,
They will come.
yes.
Hive needs his sleep.
Hive needs to build
No,
a
it's all good because
2013 gunship.
I'm gonna subliminally throw out a I love you chat.
I
And
love
hopefully
you.
Hopefully I'll see you on Extra Fury tomorrow. Yeah,